Great start.
Oh my god. Going down. Oh,
Okay,
no.
I think we're actually
Here we go.
Life.
okay. Great. Hello, everyone. Let's get the script here.
Great start.
Okay,
All right, so roll a death save, Jack.
yeah. Welcome to the Monster Slayers Guild. We play D&D every week and broadcast it for your viewing pleasure. Every episode is a self-contained story, so no matter whether you're a fan or joining us for the first time, there will be lots of action and drama to enjoy. So without any further ado, let's introduce ourselves. My name is Vince. My pronouns are he, him, and I am the Dungeon Master.
Hi, I'm Eddie. My pronouns are she, they, and I'm playing Marlowe, the Genasi Paladin.
Hey, I'm Omega. Any pronoun works for me. I play Ren, our rogue druid.
Hey, I'm Lara. My pronouns are she, her, and I play Carl, the farmer/fighter secondary thing.
I'm Jack, he, him, and I am Imran, the gnome artificer.
And I'm Zed. My pronouns are he, him, and I play Cal Burrowbutton, the Azamar sorcerer cleric.
Cool. So if you like what you see in this episode, go ahead and hit that follow button. Also, join our Discord and follow our Twitter for clipped highlights and updates on the next episode. If you'd like to support us, hit subscribe or check out our Patreon. All the links for the above are in the panels below this video. Cool. So I think that's everything. And yeah. So we're going to open our adventure on Cal's home. So Cal, I believe you live in the hind quarter of Sanctuary, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the city of Sanctuary was like a bustling metropolis before the Dragon War happened, and there are like four main quarters in the city. There's the Foreign Quarter, the Old Dwarven Quarter, the Heart Quarter, and the Hind Quarter. And the Hind Quarter is traditionally kind of been the poorer part of town, and like there's like a lot of laborers living there and stuff, and like pretty much all of the city except for the central keep was destroyed during the war, and Hind Quarter was no exception. Right now, the land has been kind of like the destruction was so complete that the land has just been kind of cleared away, and they've like started like building like actual like farms inside the walls, basically for fear of being attacked by monsters or anything. They'd rather start their farms inside the walls. So it's kind of this weird, like nowadays it's kind of sort of this weird landscape of kind of like you'll have like a couple of city blocks of buildings and then just like fields. And Cal, his house actually was mostly spared by the dragon's fury. So he is there with his parents. And so, Cal, why don't you describe to us what your guys' house looks like?
Although I am an Azamar, my parents are both halflings. They're Stefan and Marion Burrowbutton. So their house is very small, very rickety, and with this little wooden structure with kind of only like 3 rooms: a bedroom for them, a bedroom for me, and then a big central kind of kitchen living area that we all spend our time in. And it's also quite low ceiling. Like they've tried to raise it as much for me as they can to accommodate my height, but I'm also still kind of like a bit stooped, and everything's a bit small. So when you walk in, you're greeted by this entrance room, which has got like a big stove bubbling away with something on it, some very comfortable cushions sitting on the ground, and a table with some like bits of bread and cheeses on it. And there's like a fireplace with fire crackling in it, a log fire crackling in it. It's very messy. There's like farming equipment and dirty clothes kind of like strewn everywhere. There's some clothes like being put out dry off the back of a mangle. that have been washed, and there's two little doors through to the back, one off to Cal's room, which is kind of like a teenage boy's bedroom. There's like all these peeling down like posters of like heroes and stuff on the wall. There's a bed that is just a bit too short for him, so like you can imagine his feet are kind of dangling over the end with this little pillow. The room's tiny. It's like it's really small. And there's this big map of the outer planes on the wall directly, like on the wall where he'd look at it if he was sat up in bed at the end of his bed. The big map of all of the godly planes and the outer planes. And a tiny little statue, kind of cracked and chipped and dented, of Wotan sits with some like beads draped off it. And things like that, and the whole house smells like there's this mixture of like incense and then like drying washing and like cooking cabbage, and like there's this whole like host of you get hit as you walk in with this just like combination of smells basically.
Yeah. So at the moment there's like it's evening and there's kind of this rainstorm outside, and Stefan is he's like making he's got like this big pot that's in the fire, and he's kind of like stirring it. He's making some cabbage soup, and there's like he's got kind of like some ham hocks and root vegetables that he's throwing in there, and it smells okay. He's not the best cook around, but he doesn't forget to use salt at least. So yeah, so he's just kind of assiduously like stirring this pot here, and right now your mother Marion is out getting some water, so like from a well. And what are you doing now? It's kind of like it's like during your downtime. It's sort of like a night, just kind of a typical night for you. Yeah, and it's like it's like in the evening. You guys are about to have dinner, so
I'll poke my head kind of out of my bedroom door where I've kind of been, and I'll go, is there anything I can do to help with dinner, Dad, or can I just, are you all right if I just stay in here for it?
No, I've got it managed. All
right. Well, let me know when you need me to lay the table, and I'll do it for you. Just give me a shout, and I close the door, and I go and kind of just sit on the end of my bed.
You hear outside, oh shit.
Is everything okay, Dad?
It's all right.
Did you fall in again?
No, I didn't fall. I didn't fall in.
Are you sure? Because I can come and get you out if you didn't. No, you're all right. All right. Sorry. Carry on.
You hear you can hear another peal of thunder, or you hear a peal of thunder outside, and you hear your dad say, "Oh, it's not good. Your mom's out there getting rained on." So a couple minutes later, like you hear kind of the rattle of the door, and then you hear your mother comes and she says, "Heavens to Wotan! It's so rainy out there. I'm soaked." And she's got like this kind of like, she's got this sort of straw, like you guys can't like use like your version of like a raincoat is kind of like, sort of straw and leather garment or something. And she like takes off. It's just like, has to practically wring it out.
I'd rush over and like take the water off her and go and take it to where it needs to be, refreshed.
Thank you, Cal. Thank you.
You're very welcome. The rain, I like it. I know I wasn't the one that was just caught out in it. But,
so boom, you like hear this huge like peal of thunder that just like lights up the entire house, and it seems like it was like this one was way closer, and it kind of makes your dad jump a little bit, and he's like, "Oh, it's right over our heads."
It is, right? It's quite relaxing, weirdly enough. Do you not find?
I find storms to be rather cozy, your mom says.
Exactly. So, it's it's a nice way to get you feel safe from the world, and the nature is this all-powerful thing, and it'll be here long after we're gone, and long after those dragons are gone too.
There's just like another like huge like, and this one like is like way closer, and you just like and like the ground like shakes a little bit, and your dad like drops the wooden spoon into the soup, and he's like, "Shit!"
I'll just crackle out my little electric mage hand and fly it over and grab it from the soup so that he doesn't have to get his hands in there, and just pick it up and go, "There you go, Dad.
I can do it myself.
I don't want you burning your hands again. I don't want you burning your hands." But as he takes the little ladle off me, my electric hand kind of like jabs him and gives him like a little static shock as well, just as I give it to him, just as a joke. And then I go, "I'm just going to go and, I mean, if everything's all right out here, I might just go and have a little prayer, if that's okay, before dinner."
That might so you're like saying this, and then there's like another, like there's like boom boom, like two like strokes of lightning, and the like the floor shakes again, and it's just like it's getting alarming at this point. And your mom kind of like opens the door and sort of like looks up, and she's like, "Oh my." And
I go to the door and
So-
head out into the storm.
So you go out, and it's just like it is raining. It's raining sideways. Like it's like really, really coming down. And you look up, and it's like there's this cloud above you that is like 3 mountains stacked on top of each other and about as wide. It's just like just this big black ominous cloud, and it's just like got like lightning is just kind of all like going down the side of it, and like, you know, it's like there's like little flashes here and there, and you see that it like there's this convergence of like 3 lightning bolts that comes down in sort of a nearby field, and then they all like hit the same spot, and there's like this huge shower of sparks that goes up, and then like there's basically a fire. Like the field is now on fire.
Shit. I cast fly on myself, and I just take off towards the field.
So
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
So-
fly as quickly as I can.
So despite the you know, kind of the violence of the you know, the storm and like all the wind and the rain, like the fire is hot enough that it's kind of caught a little bit, and the weather is so terrible that nobody else really has come out to see this, except for Carl, who kind of lives like semi nearby and sort of like an adjoining field, and Carl is just like looking out of his window, and he just like sees this triple lightning bolt, like boom, you know, and then this big fire. So like, but you see it from a totally different angle. You don't know that Cal saw it. Like you see there's now like a fire out there. So yeah.
I grab as many buckets that I have laying around the house, which is a surprising amount because you've got to milk all the cows. So as many buckets as I can, fill them with as much water, and if nothing else, milk as well, whatever I can, and start running out, carrying them as best I can, jogging along, hopefully not spilling too much.
Yes, Marlo?
I was thinking that during this storm, Marlo was actually outside without her armor, just kind of enjoying
Oh yeah.
the weather. Would that be okay if she's
Yeah,
here
yeah.
as well? or-
Actually, yeah, like she would probably like see like the weird convergence of lightning as well, but maybe from like the next quarter over, so you're maybe like a 10-minute walk away, but it's very unusual.
Okay, I'm
Um,
gonna start heading over there then.
All right. So Cal, at this point, what are you doing?
I'm flying over. I mean, how big is this fire? Like, how widespread is it? Does it look dangerous? Does it look like it's going to?
It's this kind of ring of flames that's about 100 feet around, and it's kind of going outwards, and you can see that the flames, they look like a little bit strange. Instead of like red, they're kind of like this pale blue color.
Kind of like when I do a fireball, or like they're kind of like tinted blue as well. my.
Yeah,
fire.
it's a little more apparent when you're up close, but you notice that there's some strange tint to the fire.
Yeah, I'm going to fly, and I'm going to just put my hand into the fire before I do anything else.
So you move up, you put your hand into the fire.
It's on brand. It's on
Wouldn't have been my
brand.
first. So
On brand.
like you put your hand into it, and the fire actually shrinks back from your touch, and it just sort of like it is like it is kind of sort of like it's called back or something. You feel like a weird connection to it, and you feel kind of you have this sort of weird like sense of like hypervigilance, and like you can feel that something's like not right. Nobody else has this feeling other than they would have it from, just like, oh, it's a really crazy storm.
I quickly fly to where all the lightning converged in the middle of this circle then.
So you arrive there pretty much about at the same time as Carl, and you see that there's this kind of bare patch of rock, and there's a sword that is embedded in the rock, and it's kind of like glowing with this sort of inner light. It kind of like it was just taken out of like a forge or something, and you can see like these runes, close to the bottom of the blade. There's like about 10 runes, and the handle of the blade is very plain. It's it's like got an iron crossguard, and then it's just wrapped with leather. But there's something strange about the sword, and you kind of notice, like both you and Carl notice this as you kind of walk towards it, that strangely you're not getting hit by rain anymore. There's not it's almost like a tiny little eye of the storm. Like there's
Carl, I don't know what on earth is going on here, but grab a bucket of milk or a bucket of water. We got to put this out, mate.
There's a big
Come on,
sword
give me
in
a
the
hand.
ground.
Carl's got 8 buckets of milk.
I'll mage hand one of them all.
Pour some milk on it.
I'll mage hand one of them all.
So
I'll take the milk and just like throw it towards the fire and see what happens.
All right, so goosh, like the milk seems to have no effect on the fire.
That's what I will then go, Carl, come here. Put your buckets down for a second. Come here. What do you think this is?
But what about
the fire's fine. It's
a sword, obviously.
It's
fine. Look at it. All of this wheat's gonna go to waste.
Wheat will grow again. Swords don't tend to grow out of the ground or fall from the
It's
skies,
taking
as
bloody
usual.
months to get over to this stage. Look, pour some water on the sword first before you touch it. You're madman.
Oh, I don't. I just grab the hilt of the sword with my bare hands.
Right. So you grab the hilt of the sword, and it just like slides out of the ground, and you see like the handle of the like the runes on the handle, and you recognize what it says. It says Notung, which means needful. It's in the language of giants, and when you pick up the sword, like it starts to crackle with like this electrical energy, and the blade it shines with this kind of inner light like the moon.
I pour some milk on the sword.
Is it one-handed? Is it a long sword kind of size or a short sword?
Yes. When the milk is poured on the sword, it kind of like it sort of like bubbles and like sizzles and stuff. There's kind of this burnt cream smell in the air now.
Sugar and some flour in there, make a roux.
Concussion.
Yeah.
It,
The blade is now coated in gravy.
The ancient gravy sword of yore.
says needless.
Needful.
Needful, sorry, needful. Yeah, needful. The opposite of what I said. Sorry, my giant's a bit rusty.
I agree with it. I'm full of need at the moment. I need to put this fire out. Now, are you going to help? Or are you going to keep looking
Right,
at your
fine.
fully silver sword?
Fine, I fly up. I learned a new trick the other day, and I point down to some point that covers a 20-foot radius of the fire, and I cast Fireball, but I use my transmutative meta magic to turn the damage type into cold damage and blast just this like I'll flavor it as like kind of this gust of like wind that blasts out, and like freezing wind that blasts out in the fireball kind of radius.
It's from Tasha's guide, guys.
Yes.
Does reach?
That's awesome.
Cautious. I love it.
Does it hit Carl?
No, obviously I do not hit Carl with it. I've already done my one. Hit the tank and hope for the best.
Hey, that was consensual and it was awesome.
Exactly. I'd ask first if I was hitting Carl.
Right.
Yeah. So you kind of like throw this liquid nitrogen ball down, it just it like explodes, and it seems to put out the flames, and so now like the kind of the fields are like there's this big kind of burnt spot in the middle, but then like the rain starts to kind of like let up a little bit, and like there's still like the cloud that's kind of above everything, but it's like just kind of it seems to be calm now. There's no more lightning kind of coursing around it. So you then see like these two huge crows fly overhead, and they kind of fly low over the field and then go out of sight. So
I just grab my little pendant of Wotan with one hand and just kind of like rub it with my fingers and look up to the clouds above and kind of follow the crows and the ravens as long as the crows, ravens,
crows.
Same thing, aren't they?
crows. Yeah, I've mixed
Cravens.
Crazy.
crows. I follow them
Cowards.
as far as I can, and then kind of look up to the storm and kind of just like thrust the sword into the air and just hold it there for a second.
Yeah, as if on command, like this huge like lightning bolt like comes out of the sky and then like hits the sword and then just like and lights it up, and and you like feel like this like you feel like you're like a lightning rod for like this, like you get hit by a bolt of lightning essentially. And and then when you kind of like sort of come back to your senses, the blade is like it's kind of like making this sort of humming noise like a tuning fork, and you can feel this immense power within the blade. It says no tung, for when you are needful, no tung will come. You kind of just hear this voice in your head. So basically, no tung is a +1 short sword.
Ooh, yeah.
That you can use as a +1 wand of the Moor Mage.
Yeah, that's so cool. Casting spells from my sword. That's so cool.
Yeah, it does an extra D6 of lightning damage on hit.
Amazing.
And you can use your charisma for the attacking damage.
That is insanely good.
You alone are considered to be proficient with the weapon.
Well, Carol, I was going to give you this as a present for all the milk you bought me, but something's telling me I should keep it. So I'm going to keep a
Oh,
nice
don't
hold of
worry
this
about that.
beautiful lightning sword. And if you
It's
can just go and
Excalibur.
tell everyone that I'm a god, because I am now, that'd be much appreciated.
Wait, I'm not so sure about telling everyone you're a god, but you're
at
free
this-
to keep the swords that came from the sky. That's fine.
So,
I'm just gonna
yeah.
go collect my buckets if that's all right.
So Marlowe arrives just in time to see like the electrocution thing, and just as it so happens, the rest of you guys are there as well. Like you just kind of made your
I
way
like to
over.
imagine that that Imran had just put the finishing touches on his flashlight that he was making. He put it up and hit the switches at the same time. Cal did the thing with the sword.
Yeah,
Just
what
match cut to click.
what were Imran and Ren doing before you came over?
Imran?
Oh, I was making 2 magic items, of which I mentioned to you. Pretty sure because it's been a week. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
pretty sure that I spent the resources and made the flashlight. And then started my work on the other item, of which I will not spoil, of which Vince knows about.
Surprises. I was doing 2 things depending on where we are in the week. I'm just gonna say, so during this time I probably was doing research with Ogami, and then it started raining, and so I'm probably was hopped on him so I could go home. And then I see Cal get struck by lightning, and I was like, "Oh shit!"
Oh, is he dead? Again?
So yeah, so you guys like all arrive. You see the sword imbued with the power of storm, and yeah, like what's your guys' reaction to it basically when you get there?
Fuck!
Does anybody
Hey,
smell burnt
guys.
milk?
Very good sense of smell
don't-
there, Ren.
Cal, are
Yeah,
you okay?
Don't remind me though. Look at all this milk that's all over the ground. I just can't believe it. It's a sad sight.
Cal, are you okay?
Oh, I'm better. I did get struck by lightning. It seems that things falling from the sky are unreasonably attracted to me.
And
But-
not killing you somehow.
Yeah, you're a walking lightning rod, effectively.
Well,
I don't think Cal can die at this point. He's been hit by
I-
meteors and he's been hit by lightning.
Either
Look.
that or Wotan really likes him.
Look, guys, come on. All that happened was I got hit by a little bit of lightning. It's pretty survivable. It's pretty easy. It's all right. You could do
As-
it too. Look.
Can I roll a nature check to see how survivable that?
Normally, it would not be a survivable thing. So at this point, Marion and Stefan come running up, and your mother is overjoyed. She's like, "Oh, my son is chosen by the gods." And then Stefan's like, "That's my boy."
Oh, well, I don't know if I'd go for it. I kind of like run over and greet them kind of before they get to the whole group. I don't know if I'd go chosen.
Oh,
by
honey,
God,
you are
but-
chosen by the gods. Please.
No,
Please give yourself
I think
credit.
it's just. I think I just need to go out and keep doing what I'm doing and keep protecting the innocent people. It doesn't matter who I am or how I do it. It's just what I need to do. Mum, Dad, I suppose now's a good time for me to introduce you to me friends. Everyone, this is me mum and dad.
Hello there.
It is a pleasure to
Mum,
meet
Gary.
Dad, this is Marlo, Imran, Ren, and Carl. You know Carl. Obviously, you know Carl. He's your hero.
So
He's
I
got-
offer them some milk.
Yeah, so like basically Stefan is kind of basically looks a little bit like Frodo Baggins. You know, he's just this kind of like small, portly, halfling. He's kind of got like these overalls on, and then Marion has this kind of floral print muumuu, and yeah, and she's got like this big frilly apron as well. So yeah, they're they give you a warm welcome, and they yeah, so you guys are kind of like basically just like in the field, sort of just like processing this sort of weird event. Yeah, Imran.
I like to just note that my hood's up, goggles down, and my sleeve is being covered. Like my arm is covered, so that
Okay.
I don't immediately notice that.
Mm.
Is the wheat dead? Because it just got set on fire and then like flash frozen in the middle of the rain.
Well, that's not good for it.
Look, I'm trying my best. I was never the best at agriculture, okay? I'm not Carl.
I'm gonna go help out with the wheat. I think I'll like druid craft some new wheat seeds to get that started at least. Like, to get that handled.
Yeah.
I'll say to Mr. and Mrs. Burrowbottom, is it Burrowbutton?
Burrow button, yes. Burrow button.
Okay. Mr. and Mrs. Burrowbottom, do you mind if we maybe take a conversation inside? Because it is still rather drenched out here. If that's all right.
It's the rain. The rain is a lot lighter right now, but it's still raining just a little bit.
That would be nice.
Yeah. Well, I suppose we could have you in. You might find us in rather cramped quarters, but yes, please come.
Before we come in, I'm gonna be like, hey, Ogami, can you shake a little bit so that we can plant, we can water this wheat field? Give us a bit of it.
You think I have no dignity, human?
I'm a halfling, first of all.
Halfling?
Yes, and I'm a gnome.
He kind of gives you this haughty look, and he says, "I'm doing this because I want to." And then he like shakes.
He's too big to get in there, right?
Yes.
Okay,
he's
I
too
can't.
big.
Okay, I'll like. I guess I'll druid craft some leaves so that he's not like sitting in the moisture or something.
Thank you.
Marlo's gonna look at the milky, flamey, flash frozen-y area and like kind of just try and figure out what happened and like enjoy the rain for like a minute after everyone leaves and then goes inside. And this is the first time any of you have seen her without her armor. And like, so it might be a little off-putting because she's usually much bigger.
Yeah.
How do you dress when you're not wearing armor? What's your garb of choice?
Her garb of choice is like very plain. It's like all green, like all a dark green, and it's like today it could either be like a dress or shorts. Like it's very just simple, like leather tie right here. Just very, very simple garb.
Cool. Great. So, yeah, you guys kind of go back into their place, and it's rather cramped quarters. But
How high is the ceiling?
How high is the ceiling?
Well, I was thinking like 5.5 feet high. So like, or maybe the ceiling is like 6 feet high. Because if you think of like a ceiling in our house is like 8-9 feet high, so it's not going to be like right on their head. So it's high enough that we only have to stoop like a little bit to be in there.
I mean, you
Marlo's,
also
like,
live
here.
there for
Exactly.
Okay.
I've lived there for like my whole life.
Yeah.
So they probably
There's
raised
this much.
it
She can't jump.
enough for me. It's like 6
Yeah.
foot, at least 6'2", I guess. To
Oh, then
Yeah.
here-ish.
All right. Yeah. So Marlo and Carl are a little bit uncomfortable, not used to the sort of close quarters.
Squatch.
And the food is okay. You can tell that it was cooked with love, but maybe not skill.
Time to druid craft some spices in there and just like stealth it.
So did you take it before you eat it? That's all you have to do.
We create Old Bay.
I don't have cantrips.
Shimmering dust.
So everyone, welcome to me home. Thank you for coming. Mom, Dad, I hope you don't mind me asking. What do you mean when you said I was, like, chosen by the gods?
Well, It's just you were in the middle of a field, you pulled a sword out of the ground, and then you was struck by lightning. That sounds like. Then your dad cuts it. He's like, "That sounds like being chosen by the gods to me. What does that sound like to the rest of you?
It sounds like
What's supposed to happen when you get chosen by God, if not that?"
Well, I just think, why me? Why not Marlowe or, Carl or someone?
I don't think Marlo would handle getting struck by lightning very well.
I personally am not a fan of lightning.
Did you get a quest, honey? Did the sword give you a quest?
Not exactly. It kind of said, like, when I'm needful, it will be there. I don't know anymore. I feel like I've always been so connected to storms and to lightning, and I thought that was Wotan for ages, but then it never felt quite right that it was. It felt like it was coming from inside of me, but now a gift from the heavens. I just don't know, and to be honest, if I have been chosen by anyone, well, it's quite a lot of pressure, isn't it?
You can handle it, honey.
Thanks.
Stefan says, "You've always been that way. Well, when we got you as a baby, well, you were just abandoned in the street. But it was obvious that something was a little bit different from about you. It wasn't just the way that you looked either." And your mom kind of shakes her head and she's like, "It's no surprise."
Well, I suppose all I can do is try and be the person that they want me to be. Live the life that will bring honor to you and to them. I mean, anyway, what's our next mission, guys? Are we Marlo?
Well, I was gonna ask Vince, would I know, like, would I have heard stories in my religious studies about things like this happening, or?
So give me a religion check.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Oh no.
Honestly, for an in character reason, that makes a lot of sense right now. But out of character, first roll of the day, really?
Great suit,
Okay.
Mr. Burrow Button.
Whoops.
That sure is a sword. Yeah, that's kind of what you can tell. Seems holy.
I was gonna say I can at least sense divine energy from it. I have divine sense.
So
right?
much divinity in that sword.
Look at all that god stuff.
Look at all that guy. Look at all that Wotan.
I guess it's worth saying that you guys noticed.
Call them religion.
You guys noticed when Cal is around his parents, he's much less braggadocious. And there's much less swagger. He's like kind of sat up properly, and he's very much like more contemplative and a lot quieter than you're kind of used to him being.
Oh, I didn't know that you actually could walk on the ground, Cal.
Look, are you telling me that if you could fly, you wouldn't fly? Is that what you're saying?
If I could only fly 30 minutes a day, I would save it for
10?
important things.
Well, no, 30 total, yeah. Sometimes, look, you haven't experienced the joy of it, Ren. You wouldn't know. When you can fly, which I'm sure will happen someday, you will know exactly what I'm talking about.
Should I take that as you threatening to throw me somewhere?
Exactly what I'm saying. Anyway, so
No, Cal, this is why we don't let you plan things. You're not. No, that's not a good plan at all.
I'm very clever. Mum, do you hear that? They think I'm really clever and good at planning things.
When did we say that?
No, it's
you
just
are,
like you were
honey.
joking about me not being clever, which clearly means that I am.
He's basically kind of fifth in command, you know?
I'm in the tent. That's what's important. You know, that's what's important. I've got my foot on the ladder. So to speak. Got my
No,
foot on the ladder.
Ren, we got Ogami now. So...
Six, three.
No, that's fair. That's fair. I did. Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. Anyway, guys, what are we doing? We're going to go and there was talk about a Yeti. Is that right?
That's what we talked about. Yes.
Yeah. I don't. There's like a lot of stuff on the table, right? We can't like pull out the plan, so it's like, yeah.
Pull it out. It's you know, my parents don't mind.
Isn't there like a map on the wall?
There's a map of the outer plains on the wall,
Okay.
and so of like the 9 hells and heaven and that.
The Yeti was residing up in the mountains of Arlad, if I'm not mistaken, and we were up that way when we went to go fight the ice trolls, and it seems that we're going that way again.
Yep, another white dragon lackey.
We're gonna have to actually get dressed for the cold this time.
Oh man. Cool. So basically yeah, you guys kind of like discuss your plan to fight the Abominable Yeti. And the Abominable Yeti is like this huge hulking monstrosity that can freeze you with its gaze. And it's a very dangerous and very elusive monster. And it is said to be living inside a glacier up in the mountains of northern Arlad. So yeah, it's kind of this in the same sort of Arctic region that you guys have been exploring for the last couple of weeks. So yeah, I think we should probably, I guess if y'all are pretty much ready, we can transition to the adventure part. But yeah, Imran.
Do we have any?
Just from like a super quick thing. When we went inside, I did kind of pull the goggles up and put the hood down. Are they like they haven't said anything, but do they seem cool? Do his parents seem like super non-judgmental about all of us, or are they shooting the weird cyborg?
They seem pretty chill. They're like a little bit taken aback by your appearance at first, but they're they don't stare or
Everyone's used to that part.
Yeah.
So.
Their son gets struck by lightning. Cool. There's a random dude with some mechanical parts.
Not sure about that one. He could shock my
You never
child.
know. You never know. People are very, very selective with their judgment.
So I do have a quick question. So I typically live in the heart quarter, and you said there was like a fountain out there in that area.
Mm-hmm.
Is that broken, like from the dragon attack?
It would be badly damaged, but like it's not broken. It's weathered.
It's weathered. Okay. So as long as it's not like destroyed, that's fine.
Yeah.
Right. So for downtime, I'm gonna do crime, but I'm gonna do it later.
Doing crime.
Casual crime.
Only 43 minutes in.
But I'll do it later. I'll explain to you why I'm doing it later.
Can we do like downtime RP stuff right now, or?
Yeah.
Okay. When there's a free second, I want to take Cal to the side, wherever we can talk alone. I don't know where in the timeline this is. Just after these events.
So okay, probably the next day. At like maybe as you guys are preparing to leave.
Sure.
That
that works.
Yeah.
So I'll be in my armor and stuff and getting ready.
You guys are like You guys are kind of like near the outer walls of the city. Kind of, you got your mounts and like you're getting ready to head out. So yeah.
So are you doubting where your powers are coming from anymore, or?
It's actually made me doubt it more.
How?
Part of me thought that this was just something I could do. I've never really talked about this before, but I don't really know what I am. I'm not a human. They throw the word Azamar around. I've heard it, like, from the Celestials of the outer planes. It's just angels and that, you know. And I thought maybe it was in my blood. Maybe I was descended from one of them, an angel, or some cosmic entity. But I don't want that. I don't know. I want to earn it. I want to be worthy, and I don't want everything that is good and worthwhile about me to be from a parent that doesn't even see me, that doesn't even know me.
I'm going to reach up and place my hands like right here so that he's like looking. Did I get shocked?
Little electric shocks when you touch me.
I ignore it. I know who you are. You're Cal Burrowbutton. You have some of the sweetest fucking parents I've ever met.
They're very nice.
Yeah, they're very nice. And you've got some of that in you. Underneath that cocky, reckless exterior you've got. And if you were chosen by Wotan, just because he's giving you something doesn't mean that's all you're worth. He wouldn't have given it to you unless you were worthy. He's not stupid. He's not going to just give some idiot powers and be like, hey, go save the world.
Do you know why I'm so reckless? Do you know why I play so fast and loose with my own life?
Because you survived a meteor storm?
That's part of it now, but it's mostly because I think that in that moment, when I'm gone, I might finally get some answers. And I think that maybe then I'll know why I was here. And I'll know what the point is, why I can do this, and if it's supposed to be for good, because all I'm doing now is stabbing in the dark and trying to guess and trying to do the right thing in a world
Cal, you
where...
are doing the right thing. Do you not see how many people we're helping every day? You're not just doing nothing. Even when you're reckless, you're saving lives. You can't be blind to that. You can't. You're way too smart.
I'm quite stupid. I've been told that for a long time, so not by my parents. They tell me I'm very clever and incredibly handsome all the time.
Cal,
but you know what they're like. You met him.
Yeah, Cal, deflecting.
I'm very good at it. I've got a big shield. Look, thank you, Marlo. Seriously, and knowing you're out here having my back, and knowing that you two are a follower of this god that is interested in me, or that I'm interested in, it helps. And it helps knowing that you're powerful because of him and because of his belief in you. And it helps seeing how powerful you are. And it helps just being your friend. And it helps being friends with all of you. And I'll work it out one day. I don't want you worrying about me. I don't want any of you worrying about me. It's far more important people out there to worry about. That's why I'm doing it. I'm doing it for them. I gesture back towards my parents' house. I'm doing it for all of these. And I think we all are.
I'm going to pull him in for a hug.
All right. And then I reciprocate the hug.
You were the one who'd made us do a group hug with Imran like 2 weeks ago. Shut the fuck up.
I can't be mad. Right. Let's get our snow on.
Okay.
Okay.
Don't do anything too reckless or I'll kill you myself. Deal?
Sounds like a good deal.
Okay.
She only told him to do that.
I'd
Not
like
that
to
sit down.
Loophole.
I'd also like to
Wonderful.
take a moment once we're like all leaving and stuff. I haven't really had a conversation one-on-one with Imran at any point, and I'd like to pull you to a side. I'm just checking. I know obviously everything that happened last week, you weren't doing so well, but I just want to check in you're doing better now because you got news that your sister's probably possibly all right, and I just want to make sure you're sort of seeing the good side of life,
I appreciate that. You don't want me to lie to you, of course. It hasn't been easy. That note I've read 100 times. It's got a combination of hope and well, impending doom in it almost. So on nights that I couldn't sleep, of which there are fewer, but even getting rid of some of the mental distress still has its evenings. I still keep myself busy. I keep myself distracted. It's the best I can do for now. And if you told that to Marlo, please don't tell her that
What?
to Marlo, please.
Just make sure you're not sacrificing your own health for the sake of staying up all night trying to distract yourself. Because look, I know when we were speaking last week, you said that everyone else still had their family and that this, that, and the other, and that they didn't quite understand it. But it's not totally true because I lost everyone when the red dragon sort of flew over the farms. Wasn't a great day, gotta say. Pretty not near the bottom as days go. But sometimes just best way to get through things is to keep people in your life that you care about, make new friends, and try your best to look on for a better day tomorrow. My uncle always used to say to me that even if this year's crop fails, it always means you're going to have more seeds for the next year. And I kind of take that attitude to life, and I kind of want to make sure you do too. Where just because today might be bad, it's all about making sure that you're all right for the next one, and that whatever you take from this bad day, you can use it in the future.
I do know that farmer wisdom does pay off. But in the meantime, then I tossed Cal the flashlight.
Ooh.
I missed that.
Wonderful.
Flip a switch on that. There's a little. Oh no! Sorry, Carl.
Carl, I was wondering. I did think.
Okay.
Sorry.
I was confused as well. I was like,
Keywords,
that's
man,
a good
keywords.
throw.
No, I tossed.
I looked directly into it and
No,
and
and
turn it
then
on with a.
just a bright light shines right
Is
in your
it?
eye.
Okay, Luke Skywalker.
Why would you try and blind me? That seems entirely unnecessary.
Directly at it. It's an arcane flashlight.
You asked me to look at it.
No, I said turn it on.
I mean, I'd say it looks very nice, but right now I'm kind of trying to be sure of whether it looks like anything at all.
Are you blinded? Like, do you need me to use my abilities to like help you, or?
I'll be fine. Things are coming back slowly.
Okay.
All right, well, it looks lovely. Is this what you were working on then?
It is. It took me a day or two to make, but it essentially will aid us for if we do any cave spelunking. I have it on my personal. I'll hand it to one of you if we need it. It's like
For
a
the
more
people who
enhanced
can't see
version
in
of
the dark.
those little light rocks that we had.
For those of us who can't see in the dark.
Oh yeah, Janazi don't have dark vision, do they?
No, because I can breathe underwater and I have a swim speed. That's kind of OP. I'm okay with not having dark vision.
Yeah, that is fair.
Anyways, I take it back from Carl.
Yeah, I know it'd be good for when we go back into Arakzar and go and find your sister.
Indeed,
Be pretty handy for that. So good to see. Yeah, good to see you're putting your efforts in where they're needed, because you've been bloody impressive to say the least whenever we've got into a fight. So I'm glad to see that you're your mind's still with us as well. we all worried for you last couple of weeks until now.
If my
So,
mind goes, I'm essentially useless. I mean, I gestured to my like kind of small gnomish frame, like thin gnomish frame. I'm not exactly a frontliner otherwise.
He says he has the
Hey,
most HP
even
of
the
all of us.
smallest of donkeys can manage to break a leg when they kick hard enough. So
That's number 3.
That one's my favorite. Oh my god.
Poetry in motion.
He should be off.
Right.
Yeah.
So as much as I'd hate to ruin the whole like family-friendly vibe, I'm gonna do crime. So do.
And we're off.
So why don't you give me some sleight of hand checks?
Cool. Can I also
Just give me 3 of them.
3 of them? All right. Cool. And could I add pass without a trace as well? Just
Yes.
just for flavor. Okay.
Mhm.
1, 2. I'm so good at crime.
That'll do. You accomplish your thiefly goals. Absolutely. You managed to pull off a bunch of successful heists, and yes, and you reap the benefits, which we have discussed in DMs, since it's covert action.
The lawful good paladin is fuming.
what have you been
Lawful good
doing
paladin
in
doesn't
between
know about it.
sessions? Oh my god.
I know. Fine, but
And
I'm
there's
fuming.
and there's no trace of anything that I did either.
By the way, I probably should have asked this before. Should I bring Sprocket with me or leave that infusion open for now?
I was thinking that the 2 frontliners could use the resistance to cold. Is that a possibility with your?
I can't give double infusions. It's one. I can only have like that one instance of the infusion is the only one that can be active at a time.
I can give somebody a protection from cold.
Okay, then bring Sprocket. Why not?
Okay.
Yeah, that works. Yeah.
Frog is just kind of sitting in my bag for now.
I just want to make sure that Carl has cold resistance because I'm good with the slashing.
I
So
goddamn need it.
Let me
Yeah.
let me see if I can.
I have more health than you, but nothing makes up for that heavy armor master. That thing is insane.
as soon as I read it, I was like,
So good.
really? Like almost everything uses those 3 in some way. Okay.
Well, that's a feat. So
Yeah,
I think it's
I love feats.
yeah.
Oh,
Their feats
that's
are
the foot
really
fetish
cool.
again.
Zed, I will throw you out a window.
I love feats.
Oh my god.
Let me see.
Cool. So maybe we should
Wait, no, I
ad
can't.
break there.
We can.
Like,
I
yeah,
can't.
just-
It was poison that I was thinking of. I cannot protect you from cold. You were gonna chill.
Okay, so then
No.
let's use one of the infusions to protect Carl from the cold, and I'll be fine
Okay, I'll give
because
Carl
I can self heal more
Okay.
than he can. So
Then I'll give Carl my my resistant armor infusion.
Okay.
I'll leave one open for now, so I have Sprocket and then resistant armor up for now.
Okay. Cool. Great. So maybe we should take a tiny little break there.
Sure.
And then when we come back, we'll go on to the journey.
Oh,
So-
we should probably tell what's going on.
Oh.
So guys, today
yes.
is our first stream as affiliates.
Oh,
Yay!
Yay.
Unfortunately, that means Twitch is gonna throw ads in your face.
Boo.
So in order to stop Twitch from throwing ads in your face, whenever we do a break, we're gonna run a 3-minute ad break so that after the break is over, there's gonna be 30 minutes where just nobody receives ads. Okay?
Yeah.
Cool. Cool.
Enjoy the soap ads or whatever.
Probably
ads you
gamer
It's probably
base.
gonna be Samsung.
It's probably gonna be a
Gamer
gamer
soap.
chair. It's probably gonna be 5-gun, honestly.
it might be Samsung. My bet's on Samsung.
All right. So tell us what ad you got when we come back from the break. Thanks. We'll
do
see
it.
you guys in a bit.
Thanks, Bezos.
Say bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
We're back.
Yes. We
Jack,
have
really?
returned.
What ad did you get?
So basically, like the night, the night after, Cal has a dream, and he has a dream of. Wait a minute, Lara's not here. Wait.
Laura's
Cal had a
disappeared.
dream of the brand new deals you can get at your local Walmart.
Okay.
Wow.
Wow.
Really good, guys. Today we're sponsored by.
Yeah. Anyway, but so Cal has a dream of a faraway peak in the mountains of Horled called the Skythroat, and the Skythroat is like the second tallest mountain in the basically in the mainland. And he has this dream that there is this light kind of coming from it, and like the light is kind of focused on the top of this huge steep mountain, and he kind of feels this sense that that someone he knows is there, and then Cal gets this sense that his brother is there, and Cal is an only child, but he just gets this strong sense that like someone who's directly related to him is there at the top of the Skythroat. You just get this feeling of absolute certitude about it. I'm gonna try and center the map on the Skythroat there. It's just actually to the southeast of Aragzar.
I got you.
But yeah, the Skythroat is this very tall mountain in the middle of Aurora. So yeah, that's you. The dream is kind of short and hazy, but like you get this, but you wake up with this conviction that someone you know is there.
Hey everyone.
Hey.
Morning.
Morning.
Remember how last week when we were going to go and fight the snow trolls, the ice trolls,
Yeah.
we took a little detour. Well, not a detour per se, but a little sabbatical.
You and
Go
you
and
forced
have
us
a
to
look
go to
first.
the orc wall?
Not that. I'm talking about when we went to see Imran's family and we killed all the rat people. Do you remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Kill all the rat people. I forgot. Look, the wall was interesting and it could have been cool. And if there had been something cool, you'd have felt like you missed out. But
You're
anyway,
deflecting again. What's going on?
I just found out that I might. There's a mountain that I really want to see. Always wanted to see it my whole life. I think it's to do with my faith, or I don't know. And it's right on the way to where we're going, really. So I was just wondering if we could maybe stop by there on the way or on the way back or something.
You're really
Where
into
is
Arctic tourism, aren't you?
It's called the Skythroat.
Didn't we pass
So
by
you've
it?
all heard of the Skythroat. Like nobody. So the Skythroat is like super steep. It's like one of the most like mountain climbing is not really like a sport in this world, but like nobody goes up there. Like not even dwarves, like who like to build their holds in mountains. Not even dwarves go up there. It's just very perilous place, and kind of it's this big like almost spindly sort of mountain. It's very unusual looking. So
There's no Sherpas or anything?
what's that?
There's no Sherpas?
Oh
or
no.
anything that guide us?
No.
Okay.
No. Yeah.
Cal, I've never heard of anybody going up there.
Well, let's say I like danger tourism then, and fine. I had a dream last night
Mm-hmm.
Sorry that it seems like you're finding out a lot about me in the last couple of days, but I had a dream, and I think I've got a brother that I never knew about before.
Imran spit takes.
I thought
Like-
I was an only child.
You can't drop that on somebody.
Like a halfling brother,
what I-
or
That's what I told in my dream, but it didn't listen. And here we are. I don't know. I don't know what species. I don't know what he looks like or who he is. I know he's there.
Did you get any other information? Like
So-
how to perchance climb something like that?
I think he's very luminescent. That might be something to look out for.
like
I don't know how to climb, and in all honesty, if you don't want to come, I do understand. I can fly, so some of the more difficult bits might be a bit easier for me. But
Well, I bought climbing gear last time. I didn't have a use for it, so I'm just happy to get to use something. So I'll come along. Could be fun. You never know.
I appreciate that, Carl. Thank you.
climbing is.
I
I also
just-
do have spider climb if we need it.
If I could just interject real quick here. So exploring the Sky Throat would probably, I think I would probably want to give that its own session.
Understandable.
Just because it's going to be really
big thing,
fucking
yeah.
like perilous and cool. So this is kind of like sort of like in the same way that we kind of, we sort of tabled kind of the thing with Imran's sister.
Oh, exactly.
This is kind of like, so this is kind of something that's in the background now.
So I'm gonna like pull out the map, and then I'm gonna be like, so as much as I'd love to go meet your magical glowy brother at the top of a dangerous mountain that we're all probably going to die on, so the Sky Throat is over here, and the Yeti is over here.
Well, I said it's kind of on the way. I mean,
Cal,
kind of.
A square is
Not
kind of
today,
a circle.
not today.
did this dream have any sort of sense of urgency, or
No, just a feeling that there's someone out there. I mean,
If I may interject,
of course.
we did kind of table that exploit until we could at least take down some of the influence in that area.
You're
Maybe when
right.
things are safer, it might be good to just explore for our purposes. But for right now, we do have a job that needs to be done.
You're absolutely right, and I'm sorry that if I made it sound like it was more important than
Don't apologize.
finding your family, Emma, because I don't think that at all.
No, it's not nothing to worry about.
Right, let's go kill a Yeti then.
Wonderful.
Anyways.
So I will say really quickly on a meta level, since kind of like a lot of the lower CR monsters are in the Arctic, and you guys seem to be kind of going back to the Arctic time and time again, that's kind of why I'm putting some of your guys' personal quests in this area. It's because I figure you guys are probably going to, and if you want, you can totally change course and like start clearing out a different part of the map. But it seems like you guys are kind of focusing on the north for now. So that's kind of why I'm putting some of these quests in there. What's that?
What?
It's mainly because if you look south, it looks like hell.
Yeah,
It is absolute hell in the south.
Oh yeah, no, that's actually there's a good
Oh, fuck.
yeah, no, I mean it's probably a good idea. Let's zoom in on the
just
on the
Hold on.
south.
hold on. Let
sorry,
me
this-
interact
okay,
real quick.
The
Wagner.
circle,
Got it.
no.
Look
Got
at look at the Venn diagram of just fuck you.
Venn diagram.
Oh yeah, it's just it's
dang
like
it, Jack, that was my joke. I
it's
was gonna
like
say the
a,
Venn diagram of nope, but you beat me to it.
it's like it's a wood chipper in there, so it kind of makes sense that the
Yeah.
north is a little more sparse, and the forest is a little more sparse as well. And they're just kind of like a lot of the monsters in the north are kind of just like brutes, and brutes are a lot easier to kill than
Magic
kind of
people.
like wizard, like magic
People are
people and
smart.
stuff. So I would
That's
say
a whole different
probably like
scaring
the
me.
forest. Yeah, like probably the forest is going to be like significantly harder, just because of the nature of the monsters is a little more duplicitous.
It's like when you play Far Cry and you're slowly getting rid of all the red spots on the map and it slowly becomes green. Same deal.
This, this was a lot of the way that this game flows was heavily inspired by Far Cry New Dawn specifically.
Sponsor.
Yeah. Yes.
Sponsor
Yeah.
us.
Sponsor it. No, like I actually made a whole game that was based on Far Cry that was kind of like this classless 5th edition system. It was really fun.
Wow.
Yeah, it was kind of like the proto version of this campaign. But at any rate, yeah. So you guys you're gonna head to the Abominable Yeti then, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So it will take you only a day
Oh,
to get
wow.
there.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Yeah, because it's all open land and you can move 8 hexes on your mounts. So with that said,
I have to reprepare
Let's-
spells really quick then.
so yeah, let's kind of move into the sort of the travel log here. So it's basically you guys are all ready to go, right?
I have to switch out my spells, but yes.
Okay.
That's I
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, and if you want to switch out your spells for travel, then-
Before we go, I wanna ritual a new trick I got.
Oh yeah, do it.
What?
So I wanna cast augury as a ritual.
Okay. What are you going to ask?
That's a good question.
So the way that augury works
Uh-huh.
is that you kind of basically you inquire to the gods like, if we take this path, what will befall us? And then the response is either weal, woe, or weal and woe.
Okay.
And basically, so weal means good and woe means bad. Weal and woe means mixed.
Okay.
So you can cast it like once per day without any sort of chance of it doing a misread. But if you cast it more than like 2 or more times every next time you cast it, there's a 25% chance that you'll just get a random reading. So yeah.
So I guess I'll
Go
ask
on.
everybody. Hey, you guys want to ask the gods how this travel is gonna go?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, or we could ask them if, I'm the chosen one or something. No, we should do your thing first. I'm joking. I was joking. You should definitely ask them about the travel. It's pertinent to now.
I'm pretty sure you could ask Wotan yourself about that one later, like when you're praying alone.
I will. I was joking. just
Marlo's
for
like,
the record.
go to Bible study.
Go to church.
Yeah, so I guess I'll ask like about the safety of getting to the Yeti, like the actual path to getting to him.
Okay. You're going to take the straight path there?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Like just basically going like so, pretty much. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you cast, you do your divining ritual. And you look for an omen that will tell you kind of what's happening, and you hear kind of this, and like you're basically kind of like looking for anything out of the ordinary that will indicate you, like you're looking for a good or a bad or a mixed omen, and it's kind of up to you to interpret the image that I give you here. So basically, you hear this retching noise, and then you see like this cat throwing up. It's like a lynx or something, and it's kind of like this sort of like maybe it's about the size of a German Shepherd or something, and it's just like so, yeah.
So Vince is gonna like point to that and just be like, I think that was our message from the gods.
I'm not a religious person. What
I mean,
the
that
fuck
might
does
not
that
even be
mean?
related, let's be honest.
Could I make a religion check?
Roll for barf.
Um,
Read the barf.
so, so yes, you make a religion check.
Please be better than my last one, please.
Someone's
Oh, what are the chances?
no.
So that's our
The
woe.
chances of that.
So I'm gonna just go whoa. So Milo's probably gonna die.
Oh, that is funny.
Can we talk about how Cal gets a sword and is chosen by God? And I'm apparently, that's me in the corner, that's me in the spotlight losing my religion, apparently.
Oh my, wow. Wow.
I'm done. I'm done.
That is poetic. The fucking paladin rolled double
crit
one on
fail.
religion check.
You're like
Oh my God.
crossing yourself and you accidentally poke yourself in the eye.
Ow!
You're someone doing
My holy symbol gives me a splinter.
Do it a little too vigorously. Yeah. Okay.
God.
Anyway,
I'll take that as a bad thing if we go on the direct path.
Oh, that was really funny.
Well, apparently I don't know anything today, but
The only thing I think is, Red, and everyone, I suppose, is that we know that there's a bad thing that's going to happen on that path, and we will be ready. I guess we could just go and be ready for it.
Well,
Whereas if we go the long path, we might get too what's the word, blasé about it, and we might then still get attacked anyway. So in my mind, we should just go the route that is the fastest and be ready at all times for any sort of attack.
I would say so.
We know what to
I'm
expect.
not a man of faith, so.
apparently neither am I.
Yeah, because you're a genasi of faith.
Everybody,
Funny.
everybody has those days, I guess.
Everybody
gets
makes
that.
mistakes.
Shut up! I was
I hate all of you.
I was trying to stop myself from saying that, but I was like, God damn, I'm saying it already. Fuck! Oh.
And that's how we all get struck by lightning.
First TPK. Great.
The TPK.
okay, cool. So you guys are gonna set off in that direction then?
Yep.
Okay. So you guys, so the first part of your day takes you through kind of the, like, until it's about like mid-morning, you're traveling through, you know, the grasslands that surround the city of Sanctuary, and you know, you're kind of going over these old trade roads that are kind of slowly starting to kind of fill in with wild grasses, and you make it to this very ancient mountain pass that has been used since like time immemorial. It's this on the map. It's this open hex right here. That's the pass, and it's been kind of like this. It's like this main arterial road to like basically the entire north. That was its old kind of. That was its old function, and so it's kind of like there's this sort of huge valley that kind of comes in, but it's like it's still kind of a very hilly area, but it's very easily negotiable by people who are either on foot or on mounts. You know, it's a lot less. Yeah, it's a lot less kind of hilly than the surrounding area. So you're kind of traveling through one of these valleys, and give me a perception check, everyone.
All of us? Okay.
Oh God!
Nope.
Thank God.
Fucking nope.
I guess as long as it's not religion, I'm good.
6.
Okay. So
Losing my religion.
Marlo looks and sees that there is a like on basically the hill above them. There is a there's like this kind of top of like a little bit of a blue flag or something, and it looks kind of like it looks like a banner, like a war banner. And it's very like disturbing. You look up and then you can kind of see you see the glint of metal, and it's actually all around you. And then there's kind of like this boom, 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 like the ground starts to rumble.
Drums.
And you see these 8 huge figures appear on the hills around you.
That's not good.
Fucking
It's frost giants.
Oh shit!
That's
So-
really not good.
They're frost giants. They don't look like adult frost giants. They look like they're like young, so they're maybe 15 feet tall.
I don't want to kill babies.
No, they're like this. They're like young adults. basically.
Okay.
But they all have kind of like these. They're dressed like they're actually not wearing anything at all. They're naked. They're berserkers. And they have these these great axes, and then they have like these javelins, and you see that they're all riding mammoths.
So
Very cool.
I would like to
Alright.
cast Pass
So-
Without a Trace.
Really quickly, give me a history check. Just everyone give me a history
Oh,
check.
just the casual.
I actually have a decent intelligence on that.
I'm bad at history.
Why am I better at
Negative
history than
1.
religion? The world may never know.
Oh, I'm very
Marlo really
clever
liked
at
reading
that.
about war.
I got a 15.
I guess
15.
I am four, so it makes sense I know about
Okay,
frost.
so Marlo and Zed recognize those colors as Marlo and Cal.
It's because my name is Z on this for some reason. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll change it.
Um, Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, so basically, you recognize that as the banner of Thane Aella Snowcaller. So that is you see kind of in the northwest. Well, actually, no, directly north of you.
It's this guy.
Yeah, it's so basically she's like the leader of a group of cloud giants, and she's a vassal of kind of the supreme giant, the Jarl Cain Throneburner, who lives basically he lives out further to the east. Let me see. Believe could we center it on Cain there? Yeah, so he's all the way out in Verndaler. So this is basically you're seeing the troops of a vassal. And these are kind of like the shock troops, and like so there's kind of like this pecking order among the giants. And Thane Aella is a cloud giant, and these are frost giants. Frost giants are inferior. They're subjugated by the cloud giants, and then the cloud giants are subjugated by the storm giants. They're kind of this sort of lawful evil kind of culture. So Aella is kind of been tasked with kind of being sort of the general, like the forward, well, not the general, but like she's kind of like a commander of inferior forces. And this is like just some patrol of hers that you've run across, but they would almost certainly, like, since you killed the stone giant and the other monster that you killed up here, they would, the troll, they would like be aware of you and probably pissed off at you.
Sick. So let's get this out of here.
So I'm going to switch the map over here.
It looks like it's combat. I don't think we're gonna sneak out of this one.
Oh
we
yeah,
can-
no, you're not. Yeah. So so check that out, and then
Fuck.
zoom out so you can see. So you see there's kind of the road in the middle, and then there's like there's the 3 cliff walls around you. So basically, there are 3 mounted frost giants to the north. There are 2 to the southeast, and then there are 2 to the west.
Sick.
Y'all, can I make a suggestion? Could we
Mhm.
try and save the mammoths? Because how cool would that fucking mount be?
It would be very good. I think we should try and save our own lives.
I understood. That's first priority. I'm just
That's a
saying,
better
if
idea.
possible, like,
Um,
let's aim for the giants first, and then see if we can get pet mammoths, because that'd be so cool.
I'd hate to say the retching cat told you so, but
You did warn us about this. No, that's on me.
Always read the bar.
Okay. So if they're mounted, I don't know if I should keep Sabella, or if she should.
As we, by the way, as we like, it was pointed out, Marla pointed out. I'm just gonna touch my arm and give myself the my last infusion to +1 my my spell attacks.
Yeah. So you notice that they are. So Marlo, you kind of like see them, and you kind of have this moment between, like, where it's like you notice them before they like notice that you notice them. If that makes any sense.
Okay.
With
So
my
like they're still like they're about to charge, but like they
Guys,
have
get ready. We're about to have company.
with my prior history
a lot
check, is there a clear leader, kind of a banneret, or is there no clear leader? I got an 18 when we did the history checks. Is
There,
that
so
something I can
yeah,
ask
history
about?
check. So you kind of like you sort of know a little bit about the structure of like Frost Giant Society. So this is probably just like a band of like young warriors who are like kind of just like brashly looking to, you know, like, oh yeah, these guys have been, you know, ravaging the region. We're just gonna go kill them. You know, like it's basically
They're trying
kind
to
of.
be
So this
cool.
is you're basically just like it's just like this gang of berserker warriors.
Headstrong frost fucks, got it.
Mhm.
What's the distance, by the way? Like they're on cliffs, right?
Yes, they're on cliffs, and it's the kind of momentum of charging downwards is going to help them move a lot faster than they normally would. So they will be upon you pretty quickly. So at this point, let's roll initiative. Ogami is going to go on Ren's initiative.
Okay. Can I just be like, guys, do we have to kill them? They're kids. Oh no, not that initiative.
I just rolled the thing, and it didn't come up on the thing.
Did you have your
I know.
token selected?
Yeah, I did, and it just didn't come up on the thing. Sorry, someone's going to have to add me manually.
Are you not?
It didn't. It just didn't. Did it roll? Did it even roll? 'Cause
It
didn't come up
rolled.
on
It
the
rolled a
thing.
4.
I got a 4, which is great. Yeah, can someone just took me in? Sorry, my
Ren, you
token-
have Ogami, right? So like
Yes.
you have. So I think I'll place myself like here so that I'm the target of these two.
When I have
Give you a
Ogami,
good
I'm
roll
the
then.
tank.
I'm just trying to protect our squidgies.
I'm gonna stay there.
I'll head closer this way to. So I'll sort of try and protect against these two. If you're trying to protect against these two,
Okay.
I'm gonna flee me horse as well, if that's possible.
Yeah, same here.
I'm
Bye,
gonna.
Bella.
Do we have like a turn?
So basically, you guys can arrange yourselves anywhere in the green square, but like you don't get like a surprise round or anything.
Okay.
Right. Yeah. So you're. Well, actually, I'll just leave the mounts there. The mounts are just gonna get the hell out of there. So let's see. I feel like we're missing someone. Oh yeah, it's the monsters.
No, you're good.
No,
You're
they're
good.
fine.
You're fine.
yeah.
Oh, it turns out there's actually no enemies. Guys just like
You guys get 10,000 experience.
just
for
totally
somehow...
just pull a fast one on me there.
It's like when you go to a store and the people are like, "Oh, it has no price tag on it. Guess that means it's free."
You guys just open up the console,
joke before.
kill all.
Somebody who wants who worked retail, who's worked retail, I'm sure a bunch of us have too.
Yep.
You want to tell them to kindly
It's horrific.
shut up or fuck off, ideally both in either order. So
Yep.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So it looks like Carl goes first. Go ahead, Carl.
Well, what I can do because everyone's kind of far away. And I was trying to not get my horse involved, but
Carl, please fix your health.
also
It's
because I
gonna
can't
drive me
control my.
Yeah, your horse. Yeah,
Oh,
so your
shit,
horse
yeah,
is,
no.
just gonna GTFO.
Yeah, can I bolt mine as well? Sorry,
Cool.
I can't
Yeah.
control.
Sabella,
Okay,
please too.
Well, it'll bolt on your turn.
Cool.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
This time I'll
Thank
stay
you.
on
Alright, well-
Dudley.
I'm just gonna move forward so that I'm ready to take on these two as best I can. Take a defensive position and then hold my standard action to make an attack when someone comes into range of me.
Okay. Cool. So there's just this there's this thundering of hooves, and the giants are upon you.
Oh fuck.
Very, very quickly. Like they just
Shit.
they're thundering down the hill at you guys. And
Oh, okay. That works.
Well, this is rude.
so there's just like this. There's just like dun, 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 dun. They're just racing down the hill at y'all. Let's see.
Oh gosh.
So obviously 2 are coming in at me, but I've got an attack opportunity against 1 for them charging into my pitchfork.
Yes.
So I'm going to try and hit the one on my right hand side.
Okay.
On the left hand side of Carl.
That
There
one.
we go. Yeah, with the attack opportunity to start with. And do terribly. And then try my regular attack that I held.
You hit the lightly armored frost giant. It's actually pretty easy. Like you just just reach up and stab him. He's just
a big
rushing
guy.
in recklessly. So yeah.
Oh, well, in that case, I'm going to re-roll the damage on that using my 2-weapon fighting thing. So re-roll that and be
Fuck
a
yeah.
14 instead of a 5.
Hell yeah.
Then I will go for attack. So that was the attack of opportunity, and then I'll use my standard attack against the same guy as well, and see if I can kill one before he even gets to me. Okay, bad roll. Bad roll on the damage again, but that's a once per turn thing, sadly, I think.
Not to play rules lawyer, but weren't you holding your actions so you get your 2 attacks and rather than the attack
Actually,
opportunity normally?
I would say that
That's
in
not
this
one
case
per
they get
turn.
all of them because it's just like it's polearm master,
Oh, okay.
and that works a little differently.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, the great weapon fighting lets me actually do that
Whenever you want.
Redo that one as well. Yeah, I thought it was only once per turn, so I re-roll that 5.
Blast.
25 damage is pretty
baby.
good. Considering that's
baby.
their turn, that's a pretty good turn.
Yeah, so you just reach up, stab, like just like grease lightning. You just hit him. Wait, don't you get the third attack from because
I didn't
you
know
held
that
a
because
full
I
attack.
get my.
Yeah, you held a full
If I
attack.
get
so
to
go
make
ahead
my
and do one more.
In that case, I mean, sure, let's go fucking wild,
You
guys.
can action surge if you really
Um,
want to.
Well, that might be a bit excessive.
No, don't
Another 8.
apologize for being excessive. Excessive is what we need.
There's a lot of them.
All right, so stab. You hit the frost giant 3 times, and he's just like ah! But they keep coming at you, and so the mammoths try and knock you over. So let's see.
Oh fuck.
All right, so boom, one of them just like hits you in the chest with its tusks, and you take 13 damage. Go ahead and make a strength save.
Okie doke.
Nice.
Pretty
Yeah.
good.
All right, you managed to stay standing. The other one also tries to knock you down with its goring,
Oh my god.
And
Thank
it-
you.
and I got the exact
Another 13 damage.
That's
Yeah, another
scary.
13 damage. So make another strength save.
Yeah.
Oh,
Same roll.
Wow.
What
okay.
the what? Deja vu.
I'm starting to doubt the R of the random number.
We got 2 natural ones on religion checks, and then a set of identical things.
Yeah.
What is happening?
We're just rolling in 2s today. So
Yeah.
yeah, basically you get hurt twice. So then Cal, you also are attacked. You're gored by the horn. So
That's
that's
fair.
12 damage, and make a strength save, or you'll be knocked.
I'm
out of the
actually
saddle.
going to cast shield, I think, just because I don't want to be hit.
All right. Nice. All right.
I'm
So,
gonna cast shield because
That
I
is how
want
that
to.
works. Yeah.
Yeah.
so you block the mammoth's tusks with like a magic shield, and it like rears up. So yeah. Now, Ren, you are attacked by one of the mammoths as well.
Oh,
Tries to gore you. I
fun.
don't think that hit. Oh yeah, that
That
does hit.
hits me. My
So
armor
that's
class
10
is
damage.
14.
Make a strength save.
I have a -1 on that.
All right, so you're knocked out of the seat and you're prone on the ground. And then since you were knocked prone, the frost giant's attack is triggered, and he sweeps his great axe down at you and hits you for another 20 damage.
Holy fuck, we're dead.
So the frost giant that's attacking Imran approaches. Wait, oh no, that's not what he does. Gore. So
That misses.
yeah, Imran manages to avoid the goring horns. Now Marlowe is also attacked.
Come at me!
So, and she turns them aside with her shield. So yeah, now it is Marlowe's turn.
Oh, I'm gonna try and fuck this guy up. Let me just do a regular longsword. I don't even know if I want to smite these guys, but like, should I? Because forget it. I'll figure
Get
it out.
smite, and we'll have to take a rest. I think there's too many of them for us to
That's
pull out
true.
punches.
That's true. Okay. Does a 17 hit?
Yes, it does.
Okay, then I'm just gonna real quick just second level smite because I want to kill these guys very quickly.
Okay.
Seeing Ren get thrown off of Ogami and 9 out of 39. Holy shit! Yep. What is happening today?
Marlo's very bad, not fun, terrible day.
I'm upset. Am I right? Was I right? If it's a level 2, is it
isn't with you.
3d8 or is it 4? I'm forgetting off the top of my head. No.
Unless it's 2d8. I could be wrong.
I don't know off the top of my head.
2. It is 3. Yeah, damn it.
Okay.
Okay, but then I'll fucking do it again.
All right.
fucking do it again. Yep.
15.
All right, you stab him again.
And I do have bonus actions. Yeah, I know I should have done my bonus action first, but I didn't realize we were gonna do this. I'm gonna do I wasn't ready for this. I'm gonna cast magic weapon with my bonus action so that next turn I can be a little bit more damagey.
You
and
can apply the
Sabella...
damage retroactively if you want.
Really?
Yes.
Thank you. So that is an additional 2.
He's like, you've been having a very hard time today.
you are a kind and patient god, and I appreciate you. So yes, that is
The gods choose Cal. They pity you.
Can I? I can do this. As long as I don't leave this guy's attack range, I won't provoke attacks of opportunity, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna move 1, 2, 3, 4. Cal, if you could back up just like 1, then you could get in my aura of protection.
I will do that.
You are. If you're atop your horse, you are.
Cool.
Okay, sweet. So yeah, you've got a +2 to saving throws.
Oh, it's amazing.
So okay, that was a pretty productive turn. I'm happy with that. Pass.
Cool. Ren. So Ren, you're on the ground. You're surrounded by 2 frost giants on mammoths.
That hurt real bad.
Ogami is going to try and take one of the mammoths down. He's like,
okay,
"Arr!"
I'm gonna help him out first. Something I gotta do first. I'm gonna get up. First of all, does the mammoth have its mouth open? Like, is it just like right now?
Yeah, it's trumpeting.
Can I throw a bad berry into its mouth?
A what now?
Nice.
What?
No, I don't think that you could use ingested. Like if you're gonna
Okay.
use an ungested poison, it has to be like
Eat
like
willingly.
sneak it into
Okay.
the food.
Well, I'm
or-
gonna. Okay, I have an alternate. I'm gonna stand up. I'm gonna get back on Ogami, and then I'm gonna cast jump on him. And I'm like, we need to get out of here.
About to get real whimsical. Wait, so you're gonna okay? So what does jump do?
It triples his jump ability. There you
Why
go.
I feel like I could. Oh my god! So why I feel like I could make a mighty bound, and he kind of like so. I guess instead of attacking, he's going to kind of like spring forward on his. He's gonna just. Ooh. So he manages to get. He manages to leap up kind of halfway onto the hillside here.
Yeah.
The hillside is difficult terrain if you're going up, but not if you're going down.
Okay.
So he gets you mostly out of harm's way there.
That's fine. I'm happy here.
Okay, cool.
Yes. And that's all I can really do. Well,
Cool.
actually,
Hmm?
I have a bonus action. No, I don't. I'm good. I'm good. Soon. Go ahead. Next person's turn.
All right, Imran, you're up.
Huh. Okay, so let me see here. What is the details for Shatter? Not website. Wrong one. God damn it. There it is. There it is. Okay. Let me look.
Are people just gonna keep casting shatter on me? I'm so down.
It's a 10-foot radius sphere. So what's the difference between these dickheads? Nope. Yeah, that'll work. So arcane fire, I'm gonna drop shatter on the on these two here.
Okay.
So they have to make a Constitution 15 saving throw.
All right. So which one? Okay, so those three.
It's gonna get both mammoths and both giants.
Okay. All right.
These dickheads here.
Oh my. Some beefy boys there.
And the mammoths.
Yes. There we go.
Oh no.
Suck on my ass. Okay, fine.
I guess they won't.
That's descriptive.
It's fine. It's got enhanced damage. Dick weasel. Fuck ass.
Dick
All right.
weasel.
Dick Weasel.
It's fine, guys. It's fine. It's fine. It's not.
Is it
Think I'm
Shakespeare's
saying all
fine.
this, like, it's muttering this over.
In
At
reality,
least
it
you're not
wasn't
a
fine at all.
paladin who failed her religion check twice.
Oh my
With a
god.
natural one.
That's
I'm
fair.
still not. I'm still salty.
Oh, this is a good
You'll
roll.
need Wotan.
All right. So 15 reduced to half, 8. And then seeing that, myself and Dudley are just gonna leap the fuck away.
All right.
Oh, my inner small town Ontario is coming out right now. It's fine.
Cute.
How far can I get away with Dudley without provoking attacks?
If he disengages, you can you don't provoke attacks.
Okay.
He can move 80 feet.
I'm gonna just go over here then.
Okay.
Rocket's gonna stick around here just to hover
Oh, okay, cool.
and keep an eye on people.
All right. Cool. All right.
Oh, is Sabella still there? Or-
Oh, yeah, she'll GTFO.
Okay, thank you. I'm just like, there are a scary amount of targets now. I don't want her to be destroyed.
Definitely not the kind of scene that a great hair would stick around for.
Yeah, thank you.
Some things get too hairy.
Stop it.
Alright.
Anyway.
All right. Cal, it's your turn.
Cool. So I'm going to go. I'm going to. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bonus action use 2 sorcery points to cast fly on myself, crackle a little bit of electricity, and I'm going to draw needful out of me sheath for the first time. My horse is going to run away as I kind of like lift off up to the giant's eye level.
Right. When you pull it out, it just like hisses with like this lightning energy.
And I'm going to go. Wotan sends his regards, and then just slice towards him with the sword with my action, and that is going to be.
All right.
Hell,
So you
yeah.
So you stab him with the sword, and it just electrocutes him, and he's like, "Ah, what is this power?"
So I'm going to like fly up into his face, and then I am going to just fly away without disengaging. I'm just going to fly up to kind of like, I'll put my elevation on. But how tall is he on top of the mammoth? Do you reckon? For me to fly up to his face level?
You have to fly up 30 feet.
30 feet up, and then I'll go 30 feet away in that case. So I'll come to. Oh wait, how high is your aura? 10 feet high.
It's a 10-foot radius. It's up to the DM how like high it gets.
I'm assuming
10 feet.
Yeah,
okay.
I would assume. So what I'll do is I'll go 30 feet up here and then fly down to 10 feet off the ground here. But I will flee my horse. I can't move him at the moment.
Okay. Your horse is going to disengage away.
Amazing. I'll add my. There you go. You've added it. Thank you. So that's my turn. But he does get the guy. I didn't disengage from the giant. So if he wants to swing at me, he can.
Okay. Yeah, he will. Right. He whiffs. So yeah. Now it is Carl's turn.
Your advantage keeps scaring me, DM.
Yeah, really.
How low is this frost giant, the one that I was swinging at? Because I can't tell with his. They're
both at your level. You can stab them, especially since you have like a pole arm.
I meant health wise.
Oh, health wise. So this one is below half health.
Can I see this one too?
Cool.
Yes.
Thank you. There we go. Cool. Got it.
There you go.
Okay. May as well try and finish the
roughly
job. So let's give it the old. I probably need to second wind as well because I'm a little low. So I'm gonna start with second wind. So roll myself a d10 plus 6 to regain some health. 10.
Nice.
Okay, could be worse.
Feel your strength return.
Yeah, then we're gonna go 2 pitchfork attacks on this chap here.
All right.
Terrible
that hits.
roll.
That hits.
Jesus, they have no armor whatsoever.
Yeah, no, they're
really good news.
Oh,
literally.
no.
That's really good news too.
All right, so you stab him. You stab him in the leg, and he's like, ah. And then you just like stab him like right, like your fork goes like right into his eyes and like destroys his brain. Then you just like drag him off the back of the mammoth, and
They didn't have much brain anyway. It's fine. They're not going to miss it too bad. Right, I will action surge and try and do basically the same thing to the other guy. So 2 attacks. This one instead. Okay, that one
misses.
The rolls.
It's not that bad.
Yeah, the rolls are pretty low.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so made up for it.
Well,
I'm gonna re-roll that one though with
Ooh, there you
my fighter ability. So just be a D10. Since it's already got the strength included from the first one.
go.
So
Ooh.
12 damage.
All right, so you
But yeah, better than
you
nothing.
kill one and you wound the other, and you can see this look of fear enter his eyes. And the mammoth loses the will to fight and flees.
Okay.
And also this guy is also begins to fear for his life, and he flees.
Oh.
Yeah.
Cool.
So it seems that their morale is starting to break, at least at this part. You see the other giants kind of like look on. They're like, "Keep fighting, you imbeciles!" And so they do press the attack. Let's see here. They're not completely routed yet. Let's see.
Oh, fine.
So 2 of them converge on Marlowe.
Okay,
One of them attacks Kel. Okay, so we'll start with Ren. So the mammoth charges up the hill and he tries to unhorse you once again. And then bah, he hits you. He hits you
I'm
right in the-
unconscious.
Oh god.
Oh no.
So he drags you off the mountain, and then and the mammoth trumpets. Yeah. So meanwhile, in the north, the other mammoth charges to attack Imran, and it hits, dealing 9
Nope.
damage.
Hang on. Wait.
Oh,
Wait.
Shield.
No, he would still hit.
Okay. Yeah, and then roll a strength check.
Strength saving throw or check.
Saving throw.
Okay. Fuck.
This is fine. This is fine.
A 6.
What's that?
A 6.
Yeah. So it drags you out of the saddle, and then the frost giant hits you while you're down for 16
Mother
damage.
Balls. Okay, sure, fine.
Yeah. So so the mammoth up north tries attacking Cal.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God damn. That hurt.
And Cal dodges. It's just like there's like this little lightning trail behind. It's just like Dragon Ball Z. It's just like instant transmission. So meanwhile, Marlowe is attacked by 2 of them.
Fuck him.
So yeah, she's hit on. Wait a minute, is she?
I'm
Yeah,
hit once.
she's hit on the first one. So go ahead and give me a strength check, strength save.
Okay. I do. I only take 7, right? Because unless they're magical
Yep.
mammoths.
They're not magic
3,
mammoths.
4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Strength save. Oh, add 2 to that. It's a 12 because of my.
You're still knocked down.
I'm
So
just
yeah.
going to check that.
So you're knocked down. Then that gives the frost giants the opening to hit you with their axes.
Oh.
So one of them hits you for 14 damage. Yeah,
11.
so there you go. It's Marlowe's turn now. So you're on the ground. I imagine you probably get back up.
I would like to, please. Thank you. So ow. I want to go over to Ren so bad, but like
I've got him.
Okay, you got him? Okay, cool.
Mhm.
I'm gonna just call out, get Ren! And then I'm gonna try and kill this motherfucker.
Alright.
So +1 longsword again.
Ooh,
20, motherfucker!
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Are you going
Smite,
to
smite,
append
smite,
a,
smite.
a nice big smite to that one?
Yes, please. So that is 2d8. Would it be 4d8 because
crit,
it's a
yeah.
crit? Okay.
Yep.
So then I'll just roll 4d8 then.
Fuck.
And an additional
Hey.
19 radiant damage.
So
When
it's
my friend's in danger, I just get like, ah!
it's a cutting blow. You just hit him with the sword, and he's devastated by it. He's just absolutely devastated by it. And like you can see that he's on death's door.
Okay, then I gotta hit him again. Dang it. Wait a second. I have an idea if I hit again. Please, God,
Okay.
let me hit again.
Okay.
14.
You do. You hit again.
I look him dead in the eyes and I go, I want your mammoth.
Yeah.
I like
What?
it.
And then you just like you stab him.
Oh, I don't even need another smite for that. Thank God. I am running out of spell slots.
So you drag another one out of the seat, and you see the one, like the one that's next to you and like an unhurt. You see his mammoth kind of like gives this like nervous like kind of like.
I turn to the mammoth and I go, don't worry, I won't hurt you.
Okay.
And then I'll pass.
Manimal handling check.
You wanna just give me an animal handling check for?
Please,
Yes,
please,
go
let
ahead.
this work.
Go ahead.
Okay, wait, a quick prayer to Wotan, please. I know that I failed the religion checks earlier, but please, I want this mammoth so bad. I'm not even proficient in animal handling. It's a straight roll.
Do it.
Oh!
It's unfortunately it's still alarmed. So yeah.
I just need one, man. Okay, but that is my turn.
Rolling some death saves to see if I'm dying. Pass.
Good, that's good.
All right, that passes. So Ren is at 1.
See how close me and Ogami are right now.
Yeah. So Ogami tries to bite the mammoth to destabilize the rider,
Okay.
but the mammoth is too steady on its feet to be knocked down. Now it is Imran's turn. I imagine you probably get up.
From my prone position.
Yes.
You
I'm
put that
just
prone
gonna-
symbol back.
I'm gonna look at this asshole and be like, that wasn't very nice. Thunder wave. I'm gonna try to
Oh,
launch
nice.
it, like in an upward motion from where I am. So both him and the mammoth make the DC con 15 con save.
All right. Okay. Con. That is a fail.
Okay. That's something. It's something. So this will be
Both
this will
fail.
be- oh, both fail.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, this is just gonna be first level thunder wave, but it's 3d8 because my arcane fan. With I'm unhinged, guys. I'm sorry.
That's good.
Okay. That's not bad. That's a 15 points of thunder damage, and if they both fail, they both get launched 10 feet away from me.
All right. So the frost giant is hurled off the back of the mammoth, and he lands on the ground. The mammoth staggers backwards. It too is hurt, and it appears to be very alarmed by the deafening noise of the thunderclap. So yeah.
And I'm gonna get to no, Sprocket would. He has a fly speed of 30, so I'm gonna get Sprocket to. I'm gonna command him to dash towards Ren.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that moves him. He can get right up to Ren.
Mm-hmm.
So, well, no, dash because he has to use his action to do that. So he's gonna hover around Ren.
He's right here
And
if you want to
then-
hit him.
Like he's kind of freaking out a little bit. And then I'm just gonna get back on. Oh,
Oh.
never mind.
Oh, sorry.
Deadly said.
Dudley's
Jesus.
getting the fuck out of here.
I can make a wisdom save or something for Dudley to see if he fucked off or not.
No, you're fine.
Okay.
It's a
now
trained great air.
I'm gonna get back on Dudley, and just kind of stare down the frost giant.
All right, cool. So yeah, now it is Cal's turn.
I'm going to fly up 40 feet. And then I'm going to take the dash action and fly my remaining 80 feet, because you get 60 feet with fly, towards Ren and get to Ren. So I will still get an attack of opportunity from this one guy, I think. But then I think I'll go over the heads of the other ones.
Okay, cool.
So that puts me at, if I fly up 40, I go, oh, well, I'll fly up 30. No, I'll fly up 40, so I'm at 50 feet.
Wait, so you're taking attacks of opportunity?
Just from this one guy, because I'm going above the heads of
Okay,
all of the,
gotcha.
any of the other ones that I pass.
So yeah, he hits you for 17 damage. Which is half your
It
health.
does hit me. I will cast shield.
Oh, ping.
Burning through me spell slots, but that's all right. It's worth it.
We're gonna
I'll
need a
cast-
list after this for sure.
Shield, and then
we'll get a rest of you,
I'm going to fly directly towards Ren, and then I'm going to drop out of the sky because I don't have any more movement to fly down. So I will take 5d6
What?
falling damage.
5d6.
That's all I've got.
If you go unconscious, I'm gonna be so mad at you. You just roll 5d.
Yep.
5D.
You take
Right.
16 damage.
Yeah.
You're at 1 HP.
No, because I didn't take the damage
Oh my
from
God.
the.
Oh, yeah,
from the
no,
cast shield,
okay.
which is why it was part of the reason I had to cast
Oh my
shield
God.
because I would have died.
That would have
Yeah.
been so funny.
Playing next to Ren.
I love that you just catapult yourself through the air.
Same energy as when Banner launched himself out of the spaceship in Thor Ragnarok and then
Yeah.
just smacks head first into the bridge.
Exactly that.
I'm coming
Yeah.
to save you, Rare.
And then I'm going to use my quicken spell to cast Cure Wounds on you. And I'm going to rub me electric-y hands together like this and then defibrillate you. So you get
Fucking mad lad.
9 hit points back.
Thank you.
Cool.
Is everybody okay?
Jesus H. Christ, bud.
Yeah, Ren is back, luckily. So
Now what cost?
now it is Carl's turn. What are you gonna do, Carl?
Yeah, I feel like.
Carl.
Well, I can't dash and attack in the same turn, and this is so far away anyway. That I'm gonna run to give Marlo a hand, but
Thank you.
Marlo's a better tank, so I'm gonna go to this side of Marlo. If I can run past the mammoth or not?
No, you cannot.
Okay, in that case, I got to go on this side, and I guess I'll take a
Actually,
hit.
wait a minute. Yes, you
But that's
can
fine.
because you can because you're 2 sizes smaller than it. Yeah, if there's like a huge monster, you can move through its space because it's just so big, you know.
Okay,
Anyway,
I'll
yeah, so you,
rush between its legs, avoid the giant mammoth dong, and try and take a swing at this frost giant.
it just like hits you on the head as you're like going through.
No.
Sorry.
Ah,
It's huge. It's a huge giant dong, not a giant dong.
yeah.
Why does it have to be a male
Huge.
mammoth?
True.
Because the female
I
one
can roll
was smart enough to run
a
away after the guy
1d2.
died.
That's also true.
Okay.
If it's a
Yeah.
one, it's
So
male.
go ahead and give me an attack then.
It's a male mammoth.
That's 1d2.
Yeah. It's yeah. Okay.
Whoops.
Yeah. And if it was a
It's
2,
male
it was a 2 to a female.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, got it.
There you
I thought you were trying to
Swing
roll a 1d20
and
and
swing.
miss the 0.
Okay. Looks like you hit on the first one. So you strike the frost giant,
Right
right?
on the first one.
Or is it the?
Hey.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
So
it was
yeah.
the frost giant I was going for, not the.
Is that it?
Oh, bonus action. Yeah, I can hit him with the back of the pitchfork because obviously that's the normal action to take in this situation.
Right.
A whole 5 damage.
You hit him with
Everything
with
counts.
the butt.
I was
Cool.
just checking that I made my concentration check when I fell to the
Oh,
ground.
there you go.
Okay.
But I did.
Great. So now it is the frost giant's turn. You see their morale has fully broken and they're in full retreat. One of them runs away recklessly, provoking an attack of opportunity from Cal.
I'll
and
take
Ren.
it.
Yeah.
Just saying, Ogami has jump active for like a whole minute. He could pounce on that guy.
Ooh.
I wish I'd got that natural 20, but yeah.
Yeah. So you stab him with no tune, and yeah, he's hurt. And, so, oh yeah, Ogami would also get a bite. So, all right.
Take
So
a bite.
he's gonna try and tear the frost giant out of his saddle.
Yo, he said not today. He said
Wow.
no.
Oh my god.
This frost giant has evil deeds to do yet.
You kidding me?
Yeah.
I'm
So-
gonna let him go. I'm on the floor. Just cuddle up in the snow.
I'm also, yeah. Oh, yeah.
So this frost giant picks himself up and then flees out to the north. This mammoth is going to break into a sprint here, going
Aw!
to the east. Yeah.
Vince, you just really not want me to have it.
You can if you want to like look for
If you
I mean,
want,
there
I can
just
help
has
you
to be
find
some
one.
chance of failure.
Yeah.
Is the thing.
I
You can totally have one if you like if you want to like track one down. Probably, yeah, I would
Come
be
to me.
fine with it.
Come to me
So,
during the.
it
rest
is
section.
possible. It is
Okay.
possible.
Yeah.
I'm not like trying. Yeah. but,
okay. I was just like, I just want a mammoth. That'd be so
Yeah.
cool.
Come to me
So
during
you
the rest
guys-
section. I got you.
Okay.
Also, you guys also get attacks of opportunity on wait a minute, on this guy that flees. So Carl and Marlowe take your attacks of opportunity there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right, that is a hit.
I'm not gonna waste a thing on this guy.
All right, yeah, you wound him badly, kind of giving some parting shots, and yeah. So at this point, we could exit initiative if you guys feel like it. Like if there's no
Yeah.
other thing that you're gonna try and do to these guys.
Yeah.
I'm
Nah,
gonna,
my priority
need
is
to
Ren right now.
Chase them down.
I'm
Not
gonna,
that much of
like,
an effort.
sit up. And I'm gonna be like, "You okay, buddy?" And I'm like patting Ogami on the leg.
And I have that.
I am
leg-
unharmed. How are you?
Ren, Sprocket puts his clamp towards you, and you get 10 hit points.
Thank you.
He says, "Here, let me help," and he starts licking your face, and like his tongue is just like so big, it's just like, oh, like it just like
Good boy.
completely. It's
Oh,
like
that
being,
was that boy.
it's like having someone just like throw a wet towel on your face.
Oh my God.
This is my best friend. He's the guardian spirit of the forest.
I sit up next to Ren in the snow and I go, oh, but when I do that, it's weird and inappropriate personal space.
Oh man.
I mean, it's not if you do it at a brothel, I suppose.
You're not a dog.
I cover up Cal's mouth and use some of my lay on hands to heal him up.
Oh my god.
How
Is
much
everybody
more do you
alright?
need?
I'm down 16, so.
Okay, I'll give you 16 then.
Oh, thank you.
How are you guys doing? Are you okay?
And then I'll give the rest to Ren. So you get 14.
Fine, to be honest. Yeah, we didn't, nearly die, so we're doing okay.
Cool. Cool.
What did you think of the afterlife? Did you make much of it, or are you alright?
It was like a nap. I wasn't dead yet, but snow is really soft. It's cold though.
We should probably take a rest. We're
We should
in
find
no
somewhere
condition.
that's out
Yeah.
of
Did
the
you-
way.
Did you get your mammoth, Marley?
No, but you guys are way more important than a different mount.
Oh, talk to me tomorrow, okay? Talk to me tomorrow.
Okay.
I'm
we're-
gonna
we
sleep
talk
right.
every day.
I'm gonna fall asleep here tonight. Okay.
Okay.
Ogami, can you is there a maybe we could use your senses to find us a suitable place to rest?
I will help as I am able. He starts sniffing the ground assiduously.
Good boy.
So, yeah, I guess we can move on. So, you guys want to do the camping then?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right. Well, I'll.
Actually, can I search the bodies?
Yes. So you search the bodies, and while they're naked, they do have kind of satchels.
Okay, I was
They
gonna
also have they also kind of have like this sort of strap around their shoulder that they use to with a javelin holder, and also their massive great axes. So you open up the satchel, and you see that there's this huge one of them has this huge pipe in it, it's like a smoking pipe, and there's this big pouch full of
basically.
there's it's as big as a baseball bat.
Oh, fuck.
And they're satchels, so it's this is it's like a huge backpack for you.
It could
for
essentially
a
fit-
human even.
It could essentially fit two of me into it.
Yeah. So there's a big old tobacco pipe, and there's this gallon sack that's this little. Actually, it's like a leather pouch, and it's full of tobacco. There's also kind of like some. You also find that there's 40 pounds of pemmican in there.
What's that?
So that's basically like it's kind of like a sort of beef jerky pate. It's like survival food. Like it doesn't go bad. And they used to make it in the olden days to preserve like meat that because they didn't have refrigeration. So basically, it's like this super fat. Like it's kind of like when you open up like the container, like there's this kind of solid layer of fat, and then there's like all of this rich meat in there. Like it's like it smells like elk meat, and it's got like berries and nuts kind of mixed in.
That could be useful.
Yeah. So you find 40 pounds of it.
Okay. I turn to the others and say, if you want to give Sprocket a break, I could carry all of this.
That sounds good, because I can carry it, but I don't have much space.
Not to worry. Sprocket, go to sleep if you don't mind. And he lands in my hand, and I deactivate the infusion, and I put his core into my bag. And then I tap my bag and give the bag of holding infusion.
Nice. Cool. All right.
So you just hope all of it.
Yeah.
It.
It's got like it's all of these like it's put in kind of these 4 like big jars. But anyway, so you open up the other satchel, and you find 20 pounds of pemmican in this one.
Put that in there as well.
I mean, they're giants, like yeah. So you also find in there there's this dagger, but it's like a giant's dagger. So for you, it's like
longsword.
So yeah, it's about a longsword size, and it is kind of richly engraved with like, and it has kind of like sort of gold plating in the runes.
See, what I'm picturing is the giant's knife from Legend of Zelda. So for me, it's like
yeah. For you, it's really big.
I make a 10.
But yeah, so like the cross guard is like super big, and it's kind of made of the hilt is made of beaten brass. It looks like it would be pretty valuable. I would say probably about a price of 200 gold if it was sold.
Do we want to just attach this to our mounts and keep going? Because I don't think I can fit this into my.
Oh my gosh, can Ogami pick it up and use it like Sif?
I don't think he has opposable thumbs.
But he can Sif holds it in his mouth and just.
Oh.
He's not going to be able to talk then.
like Zoro in One Piece, how he talks with it with the sword in his mouth.
No, I wouldn't say you can use it that way. But good thought though.
We should definitely take it along so we can get the money for it when we get back to town, because I mean that's good money. But yeah, we got nowhere to really put it otherwise. So if we just like put it on the side of a horse with some rope, then it's good enough, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're water horses. They are large. They can definitely carry one of these.
Okay.
Yeah. So add giant. Add a giant longsword, giant's longsword to your inventory, and then just put like
knife. Let's just say.
Yeah, giant's knife, and then like parentheses longsword, 200 gold pieces.
Gotcha. Is there?
You're tempting me, Vince, with a cool longsword, and I'm just like, but it's only good to be sold. Damn it.
Since we're taking a rest, I'm just gonna quickly cast Identify on it.
You cast Identify on it, and it is mundane.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah.
You're a tease.
It's got gems in it. Ooh, it's gold. Ah.
It's mundane. Fuck.
Yeah.
I mean, you have somebody that can enchant. Just saying. Okay, is there anything else?
No. You guys also get 500 XP.
Ooh.
Yeah. So, are we ready to move on to camping here?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So, you guys, you make camp and I'm just gonna kind of go down the list and call folks out and ask what they're doing. Like what? So to recap, it's like you can use any skill as long as you can justify it with RP, and if you collectively get enough successes, you'll get an XP bonus the next day. So with that said, Imran, what are you doing to set up camp?
As I just add my XP real quick. What tools do I have? I'm just gonna see if I can prepare some of this food that we got.
Cool.
So what's the role for that?
What role? I mean, survival maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't.
It's what you can justify. So probably you should pick a skill that you're good at.
I could, in theory, use nature.
Yeah, that would work.
Okay. So I'll use nature. Hey, look at that. That's actually pretty damn nice. That's a dirty 20.
All right, so you heat up the pemmican, which makes it significantly more palatable, and it kind of turns it into this sort of rich confit that is very good to eat. So that's 2 successes. Ren?
I'm gonna staggeredly stealth the camp
Okay.
with my 20.
Nice.
All right, so you conceal, you like build like a baffle to disperse the smoke from the fire, and you just kind of set the place up so that it's very hard to find. Now, Marlo, what will you do? So now we're at how many successes
4?
is that?
4.
Yeah, that will be 4 successes. So yeah.
So, because I was told that this would only take 1 day and I wasn't expecting for us to rest, I didn't prepare purify food and drink.
Yeah,
So
we
I
didn't.
can't do my normal thing, which
Well, I've
makes
got
me a
food,
little sad.
so
But yeah, no, I know. But what about my water, man? What about the water hole?
we already chatting it.
Yeah. Get it. So I'm just going to use athletics and like find a tree and start just breaking branches off of it for firewood.
Okay, cool.
It feels weird doing anything
you
besides.
we'll get you kicked out of a state park.
This is not state park. It's our lad.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
Our lad? Their lad.
So you're now you get a bunch of firewood and the camp is amply supplied with it. So you're at 5 successes. If you can get to 8, you'll get a bonus. If you can get to 10, you'll get a billow bonus. So now it is Zed's turn. So Cal, what are you going to do?
I am going to sit around, build up the campfire nicely, and then regale everyone with stories of Wotan and the wars that he has waged against the dark folk, and the battles that he has won, and specifically some stories about Wotan fighting frost giants in the past, and how we are now imbued with the power of the gods for our defeat of the frost giants. So
Nice.
performance is what I'm hoping for.
Cool.
That's not great.
Just for my own personal
Yeah,
sanity, I'm gonna roll a
doesn't work
religion
out.
check to see if I know this story.
You know the story, but you don't think it's being told very well.
I think you
Goes
missed
to
a
the
few
help.
details there, bud. Sorry.
That's fair.
Okay.
I feel so much better now.
So Carl, what are you gonna do?
Yeah. I am going to try and gather up as much snow as I can and push it all to one side to create like a wind brace to try and keep us a little
Okay.
bit extra warm during the night so we don't have the cold wind going across us. So I'm going to use athletics for that.
Makes sense.
And 21.
Hey.
So you push up kind of enough snow to wall the place in and make it nice and cozy. It's a well-made camp. It's not like exceedingly comfortable, You guys got 7 successes. Unfortunately, 8 is
Ah.
what you need. So almost. But anyway, so you guys rest up through the evening.
Before we go to sleep, I'm gonna be like, hey guys, you mind if we take like the next day off? Because after yesterday, I'm feeling a bit concerned about the message we got from the gods.
Huh. Yeah, I was thinking maybe just like a tiny little
Like-
break here before we move on to the next thing.
Yeah, but
For
he's talking
that's
about
it.
like taking a day off in
Oh.
character.
Yeah, in character.
Okay. Okay.
We
Cool.
can't.
I-
just
I
have
think
vacations
that-
when we're
I think
halfway
that,
to our goal.
Yeah. The problem is, what if Drang decides to like fly back in this direction,
We can keep moving.
and
but...
we're just like deciding to chill out, and then we'd have to probably wait another day or another couple of days or anything. Like, I think it's just easier if we, keep traveling tomorrow and just get it over and done with.
Yeah, I think waiting around actually just prolongs the need for the opportunity for bad things to happen. Do you not think?
Can you cast augury again?
I can today, yeah, but
I
What are you going to ask the gods? This is my new favorite spell.
Results may
Chaos
vary.
Ray.
So it's gonna be, if we travel directly to the frost giant today,
The
What it-
Yeti?
the Yeti today, like, wheel or woe, I guess. That's the course of action. Traveling directly to the Yeti tomorrow, or like waiting a day.
So you're asking whether or not we should leave today?
Yeah, tomorrow. Like if we should
Tomorrow.
just like go straight to it, or if we should like
Tomorrow.
wait.
So you're asking if we choose to go, what
Mhm.
is the benefit? Okay.
Yeah,
All
if we
right.
choose to go the next day, like next day, or if we wait. Yeah, basically.
So you consult the gods, and on the subject of what will happen if you go tomorrow.
Mhm.
There's this, you see kind of like this little fleet of songbirds kind of twirling through the air and singing this beautiful song.
Ooh. So 75% chance that that's right. That it's a good thing to go.
So I say we just get it over with, and then we can rest up as soon as we get back.
make us doubt ourselves.
I agree.
Okay.
I'm not somebody who's like I don't really prescribe to faith or anything, but like we just go do the job and whatever happens happens.
If you ever feel like changing that, you can, you got somebody.
She's trying to recruit people. While we're here, I am going. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to also cast Goodberry for tonight, and I'm going to give everybody 2 good berries. I'm going to be like, okay, so if somebody goes unconscious, feed them a good berry. They will stop being unconscious. Everybody gets 2 good berries.
That's good advice.
Cool.
That.
Nice.
Yeah. So, what are you going to? Okay, so you guys are gonna head out the next day, right?
Mhm.
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay, we're gonna do a little ad break here, like maybe 3 minutes.
Mhm.
How long?
3 minutes is the one that gives you the longest time without pre-roll.
I only have an option here to run a 60-second ad break.
If you have a plus, there should be like a setting thing. It'll be like, oh hey, you wanna do a different.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotcha. Okay, yeah.
The rest of us are
180.
new to this, if it's not aware. Apart from Omega,
Okay.
we have
There
no
we
idea
go.
what's going on.
Yeah, okay, yeah. There are 180 seconds. All
I'm
right,
just here to hit things.
yes. All right. So, yes, we will be right back.
And you're doing a mediocre job at it.
And when we're back,
Ooh,
we
ow.
will we
Fine.
will
I'm sorry.
we will proceed on to the lair of the Abominable Yeti. So stay tuned and see y'all See y'all soon.
Okay.
Bye. Back.
Hey.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
Let me tell you guys what what just happened later.
Okay. Wonderful. So you guys are refreshed, and you head up into the mountains towards the. Oh wait, I need to move the dragon here. Can't
Thanks
forget
for
that. Can't forget that.
Thanks for that.
So, yeah.
He's very close.
Oh.
Uncomfortably so.
Yeah.
Oh, are the two dragons
So,
gonna fight? They're in there each other's.
If they fight each other, then we don't have to fight them. It'll be perfect.
Let them fight.
Now, Kith.
Zard, how many times have I told you not to get into...
So I think now's the
How is
perfect
this-
time for us to go to the sky
How
throne.
this area?
That's gonna be a no from me, dog.
Okay, so you guys
Somehow,
kind of.
Rabrog, Exar is in my room.
Tell him I said stop.
I'm not in your room. I am one hex off.
He's touching me. I'm not touching you. She's touching me.
Ah, so touchable.
Yeah, exactly.
So you guys kind of you find this this huge glacier that's kind of flowing down this big this big valley, and there's like this big like rift in it, and you were told that it dwells somewhere inside the glacier.
So, how are we gonna break into that? That's pretty frozen solid.
Yes. So there's this basically this crevasse in the glacier that goes down. It goes down 100 feet.
It looks like there's a crevice there
It's
that goes
very
down.
Well, I've got-
It's very steep.
Got an idea. What if
You
we
can see
spend
it's
the next
slowly dark.
150 years pumping carbon dioxide and other shit into the atmosphere
What the
through means of industrialization,
Yeah, that's good.
and then that'll slowly melt away the glacier until it won't have a home no more?
I like it a lot.
We don't have that kind of time, so why don't I just use my turret to burn a hole into it?
There's
I'll,
already a
That
hole.
also
I
works.
mean,
It's
Is there
steep,
already a
right?
hole?
Like it's a drop.
Oh.
Or...
Yeah, it's basically a drop, and you can see that there is sort of like a kind of a large hole in the rock, or not the rock, the ice, that kind of like disappeared, like it's a tunnel into the ice.
Can I cast produce flame and then like drop it in the hole and just to see how deep it is?
Yeah, it's 100 feet deep.
Oh, okay.
Then there's
We have-
and then there's a tunnel at the.
We also have climbing gear and rope and pitons. We could always just.
I feel like the tunnel makes more sense though, because we don't want to fall that far.
I'm saying we could just rappel down.
Is the tunnel different from the hole? Like,
Or is it like
Are
is
there
the tunnel
two
at the
different-
bottom of the hole, or is the tunnel and the hole
the
separate
tunnel's
entities?
the tunnel's at the bottom of the crevasse.
okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That was Eddie stupid, not Marlon.
So basically, what you've got to do is you've got to find some way to get down safely, and then enter this narrow tunnel. So probably Ogami can't come; he's too big.
If we had
I have featherfall.
Perfect.
Can you use it on all of us?
Oh,
Yes,
Yeah.
I can.
you could
Oh,
even bring
what?
Ogami for Featherfall.
Well, he won't fit.
Come in.
Five falling creatures.
Yeah.
Nice.
So us five.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys,
Okay.
so Imran casts a spell. You jump off the edge, and then you're all just like slowly falling down.
Cal,
now that's when we
flying
find out
feels
that he
like?
was lying, and there's only
Flying.
4 people he can cover, and we
I'm
just see
like-
one person drop.
I'm
No,
like
no,
holding
it-
on to Marlo.
So we descend at 60 feet per round. So but we don't take any damage when we land.
Okay, yeah. So you feather fall down, and then you
That was
alight
so cool.
on the bottom of the crevasse,
Um,
and you're standing before this tunnel, and there's kind of like this howl of wind coming through it, which would suggest that it's not a completely sealed tunnel. But yeah, sorry. go
Before
on.
we hop down, I'm gonna be like, okay, if you see anybody coming, me, just like howl really loud and then run. And we'll find you later. Like, just go home or something, I guess.
Cool.
Because I just don't want you to die.
I will remain vigilant.
How cold is it, by the way, for our mounts?
It is. Let's say it's 20 Fahrenheit.
Couldn't we have technically just cast Featherfall on our mounts and just fell on them?
I thought you said that the hole wasn't big enough.
Yeah, you can't fit.
Oh,
into the
it's
tunnel.
okay. The tunnel is okay. The tunnel is too small.
So pretty much we had to jump all of us down,
Mhm.
and then I cast Featherfall.
Okay. Oh, it's a reaction.
Oh, so
okay.
it had to be
Bit
a
of a leap
literal
of faith
buffet.
there.
Yeah, otherwise it wouldn't have worked if the person is just stationary. It has to be somebody falling.
It would have been like-
That's a completely different situation.
Right?
This
Okay,
better
Imran.
work, Imran.
Well, no, hold on. Sorry, I lied.
Wait,
Yeah, reaction time, which I
how
take
are we gonna?
or
How are we gonna get?
he falls.
How are we planning to get back up if we're
Okay.
using this to get down?
I can fly.
I was about to say we have someone that can fly.
He
And
can
then
fly.
I'll just probably leave and come back in a couple of days with a ladder. Or something.
No.
Why? He can talk.
I can.
It should be fine.
Sing.
I'll just leave. I'll just leave some rope with Ogami. I'll just leave.
And yeah, so yeah, we land.
Cool. All right, so you land, and yeah, you're standing before this kind of howling tunnel. So you proceed in, I assume.
Yes.
And
Well, since we're just walking in, I'm against a. Oh, it's a dungeon. It's a dungeon. Oh, okay.
so you kind of hear this loud howling in the next corridor, and you can yeah, it just you can see that the next that the cave kind of opens up. However, it's dark in here. What's everybody's light sources?
I'm gonna toss my my flashlight at either Carl or Marlo, whichever one you guys wants it.
So what kind of light does that make?
It's a 15-foot cone of bright light, and then an additional 15 feet of dim light.
Okay.
I assume
I'll
it's
gladly take it now
a
that I've
smaller
learned not to
version.
put it into my eyes.
Yeah, ideally don't shine it in your eyes this time. But yeah, I assume
know
it's
that
kind of like
now.
a slightly smaller version of a torch. So I did that with a positional cone that you can shine.
So who gets that?
Who wants it?
I don't want to say I want it because like I want it. I want to say I should have it because the highest AC person should probably be in the front, and then then Carl could be right behind me.
I guess that
that's
your guys
true.
is likely
Um,
much shorter.
I have
My
a hooded
weapon
lantern.
is
if anybody wants it.
versatile, and I don't have a shield, so I can hold it in one hand and still have
Okay, then
And,
a
yeah.
pitchfork.
yeah,
in one
and
hand.
I
If
can-
we have to do that.
I can shoulder ride Marlo and either bring a hooded lantern or produce flame for light.
Okay, hop on.
Wait, is this water?
It is not. So okay, what you see is there's like this steep drop. There is it just like and there's like you can see that there's just like a deeper kind of sort of like rift there. Like the walls are made out of like ice. Like you're in a hollow inside the ice right now.
I should also point out that Sprocket isn't with us because I activated his fusion.
Oh, okay. I was like, dang, I missed that joke. Anyway, all right. So, all right. Remind me again what the light sources are here. What you guys netted out at?
My dark vision.
Okay.
I have dark vision as well, 60 feet.
I'm gonna bring the hooded lantern, but I am gonna activate produce flame just in case as a backup. So it's gonna be
Can we
snuffed.
somehow get Ren on top of me instead of underneath me? Or I hate all of you.
It's fine.
Okay. So Carl has what? I'll just
I got the
And now
flashlight
Carl's
in my
there.
hand.
What?
wait. So you have a torch or what?
I have a hooded lantern, but I also am activating
No.
produce.
Carl.
Oh, Carl. Okay.
Imran made a flashlight.
Oh, you
Like,
got a flashlight. Okay.
like I would use the word torch if back in the UK, but it would really confuse you even more as the situation right
Yeah.
now.
So-
the flashlight.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, right. You guys use the term torch.
So select your token, and you see the like the little thing that's coming off the top. You can click that and rotate your token. So you use that to orient your vision
Sure.
since it's directional. Also, so Ren, you have the lantern. So what is the light and angle of that?
Hooded lantern. I don't know. I'll have to check. It is 30-60. 30 feet 30 foot of bright light and dim for an additional 30.
Okay, cool. And right, sounds good. And then Marlo, you have like a light spell or something?
No, Ren is on my shoulders.
I'm
Okay.
shoulder.
Okay. Cool.
I have the light spell, and I'm going to whack it out on me sword. I'm
Okay,
going to
cool.
have me sword glowing ahead of me, even though I've already got dark vision.
Well, now you're just showing off.
Okay, cool. So yeah, Ren, you also have a directional light.
Yay.
Yeah, so you see there's a huge chamber before you. Yeah, so go ahead and move yourselves forward. It's just like the ground here. So like the white squares are kind of like the ledge. So there's kind of a ledge that's around the side of the room, but then there's kind of just like the steep drop.
Oh, cool.
It goes about 40 feet deep.
By the way, I should also note that I'm going to activate my Eldritch Cannon, but this time it's going to be like strapped to my forearm as like an under wrist flamethrower.
Assassin's Creed flamethrower.
So
Okay, cool.
right there on the side.
All right, cool. So you step out and you can see that there is in the distance. Let me see if you guys actually see this. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you see in the distance that there's kind of like this strangely like well carved out island in the middle of the middle of the pit. And it looks like some kind of burial mausoleum. It's like made out of marble. It totally sticks out as something that is, manufactured. And there are these two flaming torches in front of it that, they're just burning with this inner light. And there is a door on this mausoleum, and it's like this big, heavy iron door. And like it has all of these intricate mechanisms on it. Like it's a very complicated looking door. So don't stand in the gray squares because that's the pit.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's hard with the aura of protection to see that there's a like color difference too
This
much.
one.
Oh,
These three.
Okay, sorry. Yes, understood.
So yeah, so you see like this larger chamber, but and you can see that there's kind of like this ledge all along the outside. But yeah, there's wind like howling through this room.
Cal's just over here like, you remember what I said about flying, Ren?
Well, that does. Do you think I should go and check it out?
How many times a day can you do that again?
I can do it 3 times, but it does limit me in other ways if I do it.
We should probably move the map on the stream.
Interact.
What we're seeing is the entrance right now.
Oh jeez.
Oh yeah.
Here you go. Let me zoom out.
Sorry.
No, that's the nail biting action everyone wants. A dark corridor that we've left behind. That's the dream.
I moved it.
There we go.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So anyway, you guys are kind of just there's like this cold wind whipping through the chamber. It's a huge, huge room.
Chamber of Secrets.
Well, that's
Hopefully with
clearly
less
where we need to
basilisk,
go.
please.
Do you think we should try and edge around the outside and see if that gets us anywhere, and if not, work out a way to get across to the middle, or do you think I should go and check out the middle?
It wouldn't
I-
hurt to explore. I would think.
I think we should probably. There has to be a way to get there besides just flying. So I think we should just sidle around the side, and then if we have no other choice, then you go check it out.
Cool.
Is Carl gonna go that way by himself?
Carl shouts from the other side. Was it a mistake to go a different way then?
Get back over here!
Your voice echoes through the hall.
Well, now they're
Get
over
back
here.
over here! Here.
My God.
Maybe the stealth approach wasn't going to work anyways. Ways.
I now realize that why you guys say you're bad at stealthing.
What?
It has nothing to do with my armor. I'm just loud.
Clank, 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 clank.
My God. Yeah.
So let's take the east side then.
Okay, so basically, yeah, you see kind of like the.
I'm
thing
sorry.
in
I'm
the
gonna
center there.
refresh roll 20 because for some reason I am having a hell of a time moving Marlo and Ren.
Okay.
Like the clicking is off. for
I'll
some reason.
move us forward for now.
Refreshing is generally a good call. So yeah, you proceed around the outside. You see that there is just like this. There's this whole like it's definitely like an island out there in the middle of it, and it's a perfectly square mausoleum from what you can see.
How much do we actually want to go and check this out?
You said it was a mausoleum?
Is it
Yes.
something worth maybe checking on the way back?
Perhaps.
Because our main goal is to get the Yeti.
Yeah.
So,
Why would a Yeti turn something like this into a lair, I wonder?
it's
Uh,
cold.
Big hole,
Well, what?
hard for people
What
to
if
get to
this
you.
is like something. You two are gaudy kind of people. What if this is like a holy place and there might be something here to help us?
I thought you were saying Gaudy like Gaudy.
I'm okay now. I'm okay now.
And they're just like, oh, you're so gaudy. Why is your fashion sense so terrible? You two are gaudy people. I was like,
Oh my God.
I mean, you've seen Carl's look. I don't think he's the one to speak. Just mismatched shoes, a burlap sack for a t-shirt, and regular ass.
That's what I was like,
tan
dang.
pants that have
I'm-
holes in them.
I'm afraid to ask this.
high fashion.
I'm-
Carl.
Can I do a religion check?
Yes, you can.
Okay. Please, God. Please,
Activate.
Wotan. Religion.
Yay!
So you recognize it as a so it actually is a tomb. Like it's you can see some kind of like designs around the outside. You can see it has draconic runes, and this is definitely likely to be some sort of burial burial structure. Structures like these are usually guarded somehow, but it's probably the tomb of a hero.
Okay, so you mentioned Draconic. Can I
Yeah.
read it? Because I speak Draconic.
You see, okay, yeah, you can see from a distance that well, actually, give me a perception check because you are pretty far away from it.
Can I roll a
Do
two? 'Cause I
you
also
have a
read-
telescopic vision with your eye?
I haven't made anything specific with my eye. Like I it's my thing to activate Mage Hand when like it turns
Okay.
purple when I do that. But other than that, it doesn't really do anything specific for.
Can I roll a perception check as well since I also read Draconic?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay, that's a 16.
10.
All right. You see that it's a list of deeds and kind of like deeds done.
Deeds
And it is apparently the tomb of a dragonborn paladin.
Gotcha. Nobody heard that
We,
pun.
we probably shouldn't disturb it then, should we?
That's
sorry,
what I was
what?
just thinking. But why would a Yeti? I don't like that a Yeti has made his lair a tomb, like, or has made the tomb his lair. Like that's.
They're brutish creatures. I don't think it's got anything to do with its. I don't think that its choice has anything to do with this tomb is just a matter of convenience, like Ren said.
This looks like it's been here for a very long time.
I'm
Yeah.
just,
He may be a necromancer.
I just don't.
Let's
I just want
That's
to
a-
kill this thing.
that-
I just want to kill
Terrible
this thing.
thought.
Chill, throw that one out there.
let's just keep
God.
going. So just keep motoring.
So you kind of like
What?
proceed around the side, and you see that there's just keep moving. You don't see anything else yet. You're just kind of seeing a different side of the central thing. So you see that there's like a little fly off room here. And you can smell something foul coming from within.
Let's check it out.
Shite.
I hate that
Who-
you're right.
Who said
Who
like the
wants to-
present?
okay.
So you look in there, and you can see that in the center of the room is this pile of rat shit, and there's all of this like kind of like refuse like around the room, like bits of cloth, and it just stinks to high heaven.
Set it on fire.
I don't think this is it. But there might be a
Light
lot
the poop
of
on
rats
fire.
around.
Yeah.
You know, maybe that's not necessarily the worst idea. It would clear out the smell. Fire.
What?
I dare you.
Do you dare me?
Oh no.
If we light on fire and get rid of the smell. It's what
I
Pa
think
always
that's a
taught
bad
me.
idea.
Maybe that's something we can do once we've killed the Yeti, so as not to draw him into this tiny room full of shit and we have to fight him in here.
Then we could just push him into the hole.
Interesting point.
And he gets stuck trying to get into that room in the first place. So if he gets stuck, that makes it pretty easy to take down, honestly.
Or he's just gonna reach his arm in, grab us, and throw us down the pit one at a time.
Look, I
Wow.
do not.
Gonna risk that.
We still have Featherfall on, don't we? How long does Featherfall last?
A minute. I
No.
Minutes.
Yeah.
It's only when people are falling.
Okay, well.
I say we just keep moving.
We can't waste
Yeah.
too much time here.
Let's
Mhm.
keep moving.
Let's go.
All right. So you continue on around the outside of the room. And you can just kind of see,
Where are
you can just see like there is, it's just a massive chamber. Like it's kind of created. It looks like it was created naturally, but the part in the middle looks like it's like really ancient and like it was here a long time ago. So yeah. Continuing around the outside, you see that there's a very large cavern to the west.
Let's go. I feel like this
Imran,
might be
move.
the place.
Forward. In the way.
How tall is the ceiling in here, by the way? Oops, okay. So
Whoa!
There we
The
go.
ceiling is at least 80 feet.
oh,
It's very high ceiling.
as I spy the edge of this cavern, I'm going to cast fly on myself.
Okay.
So I don't have to do it.
So the roof gets kind of narrower as you see this cave to the northwest. It's only 20 feet tall in there, and this area is kind of there's this sort of gravel like ice on the ground that crunches beneath your feet as you walk into this part of the cave. So proceeding forward, you see that there is a large there's like this large hole in like the wall, and there's like and there's kind of like it's just like a big hole in the wall, and you see another one kind of off to the west over here. Wait a minute, over here and over here are where you see those two weird walls, weird holes.
Okay. Is there any like scrawling or anything on them or no?
Just putting in some dynamic lighting here. So when you get closer and you look at it, you see that there are kind of like little bits of gray fur around the entrance. Yeah.
Not more
Is-
fucking rat men.
Sorry, is this a
Mm.
pillar or was it? You said it was a hole.
Oh.
There's a hole in the wall.
Hole in the wall. Got it. Okay.
I think that might be his lair, fellas.
What do we do then?
What are the holes for then?
Should we head in?
We don't have a choice.
Let's go. Who's going first?
I will.
I guess you mean
Yeah.
we will in this
You,
case.
if you want to get off, you can.
No, you can, you need me to see, don't you?
Well, I can transfer.
I'll be right behind with the flashlight.
Yeah, I'll
guys.
be right behind as well.
I'll
with
go
my
with her.
light.
I'm going over
Okay.
there.
Okay.
I guess I'll take up the rear.
And I go in. Let me.
Are we
just-
trying to
again,
stealth in?
ah,
Are we trying to stealth in?
I don't think there's a point.
So you hear this like around the corner,
Yeah, probably
and-
stealthy is a bad idea.
and you just like the ground starts shaking. You see this figure appear from around the corner.
Oh
It's
man!
this gigantic like yeti that's like this huge humanoid, like a Sasquatch.
I
He's
put
got
Ren
these
down.
He's got these big horns on his head, and he's just got this vicious expression on his face, and he just like lets out this loud trumpeting roar, and then you hear from the holes this chittering and screeching,
Nani the fuck?
It's rats. I
and
can feel
then
it.
this tide of
Always rats.
gray fur just washes out of these holes in the wall, and there's just like this massive amount of rats just
No.
appear.
Are they
you
rats
see
or
that-
rat men?
They're rat men.
Oh God! Not again!
Yeah, you see that there's
man.
immense amount of them. So there's at least 60 rat men come pouring out of the holes in the wall, and yes, now it is time to roll initiative.
Mint.
Imran, you okay over there?
Oh,
No.
amazing!
bit of a bad spot, I
Is
think.
that a question that I have to answer?
Imran's about to get
Hey, I'll give you 3 guesses, and the first 2 don't fucking count. Oh, cool, sick, awesome.
Oh, no.
Oh
Roll my own initiative, please.
It's like
Imran.
it's like the Always Sunny in Philadelphia music that is just like white text, like Jack gets eaten by rats.
Hey Jack, you rolled a nat 1 and you still rolled a higher initiative than me.
Oh my god.
Cool. That makes me feel so much fucking better.
Yeah.
You're gonna be fine. Chill.
No, I'm not.
Chill out.
I got like 2 other characters in the wings. It's fine.
No, don't talk like that.
It's fine, guys. I'm dead. It's cool.
No.
Okay. Let's see. So
Marlo can't lose another friend. She will not handle it well.
No, I love it run too much. I'm too stubborn to let him die.
okay.
Might happen though.
We're God. It's fine.
Or stop it.
Stop.
So first,
The only
First
cow is
person-
the god.
oh, also, I am altering how the Ratmen work a little bit for melee characters. So if you're a melee character, you kill when you attack them. You kill as many of them as points of damage you do. So if you roll and you do 16 damage, you kill 16 Ratmen as long as they're adjacent to you.
Thank you.
What if it's-
So
Something like I'm belching flames at them. Same deal, or
yeah, that's the same deal.
Got it.
If you use an AOE, that affects them normally. Yeah, but yeah, the melee guys can just like cut through them, really easily. So yeah, yeah. And with that said, Cal, It's your turn.
Right, I am going to. So I'm up 20 feet now. I can see the Yeti. I can see these fellas over here.
Guys, we should
Um,
move the map.
I
Oh, wait.
am going to. Oh, we should minimize the initiative thing, right? I am going to start off strong with a fireball.
Oh wow! All right.
Or should I just do shatter? I'm just going to do shatter, and I'm going to do it on right here, so it gets all of these people. Actually, no, I'm going to do it right here, so it gets all of these people.
You see them?
Right in the middle there. That's within 10 feet. It gets all of those. So I'm going to fly back
You're going to
here.
have to step around from all this, yeah.
I'm just going to fly back there and then cast shatter and
All right.
blast all
You
of them.
cast shatter, and there's this like pulse of energy, and the rat men are just they're just ravaged by it. Like this entire swath of them just die instantly.
Yeah.
See, everyone, you're fine.
Yeah.
You don't carry your chickens before they're hatched, though. It's like the only ones.
And then I'm going to. So I've only
Sorry.
moved
Yeah. Go ahead.
5 feet there. So I'm going to use now the rest of my movement to fly over the heads of everyone else, kind of like Superman style, lying prostrate as I fly, and come like here in the room.
Okay, sounds good.
End of my turn.
Great. Okay, so your turn ends, and then it is the Abominable Yeti's turn. So the Yeti just lumbers out around the corner. And he casts this. Actually, hold on a second.
Yeah, Cal, you should have stuck with me, buddy.
But I've just thought I didn't want us to all be bunched if he had an area of effect thing.
Well, we're gonna see.
So
if that
he
happens.
lumbers forth, and then he just belches cold out over Ren, Carl, and Marlowe. Just like this cone of cold. Make a Constitution save.
Add 2
Did
if
we
you're...
ever put that cold thing on me?
Yes.
The
Yeah,
protect
that resistance.
that is on me? Okay. Cool.
So that's an 11.
All right.
You said it's a +2 as well.
I would like to cast a spell in reaction.
Yeah. What's that?
I would like to cast Absorb Elements.
Good call. All right. So you
Great spell.
put up your hand and like this like icy barrier forms, and then like you're just like all just bathed in this just searingly cold air, and and you're badly injured by it.
Okay, so did I save from it? I rolled a 17.
No, you don't. It was DC 18.
Oh,
so
no.
you take 18 damage. What's that?
+2 in Marlowe's.
Yeah.
Oh, in that case, you just take 9 damage.
Oh, okay.
Nice. So,
I-
however, Marlowe and Carl both take 37.
18.
I have the
Fuck.
I have the resistance to cold that they had put on me earlier, so
Oh,
I take 18 as well.
yes.
You're welcome.
There you go.
Yeah, otherwise that would be much worse for me. Still pretty bad for Marlowe though.
So he just gets in there. He's right up in your face. Now it is Carl's turn.
I'm doing maths to work out what my health is at now. There we go. Maths is not my strong point. Nothing is. Okay. How? I feel like the Yeti has to be first port of call to deal with, but I'm not happy about the rats behind us either. But there we go. This is the world we live in. So I'm going to move forward into this spot. And just go fucking. I'm going to try and take out. No. I'm going to try and take out some of the rats.
Okay, cool.
Right next to me to start with, to clear up the way. So, first attack is going to be at the rats next to me.
All right, that hits. You kill 10 of them with a blow from your spear. Let's see.
Okay.
So that clears out every rat that's next to you.
Nice.
Yeah,
Wait.
that'll make me feel a little bit better about life. And so
Wait.
then I'm just gonna go fucking ham and slap the hell out of this Yeti. So
Okay.
second attack will be at the Yeti. Also, can I say that I'm dropping the torch on the ground so I don't have to hold it in my offhand, so I can use this two-handed? Sorry. I should have said that before.
Yes, that's fine.
Okay. Yeah. So let's slap a Yeti. Bad roll.
Hashtag Yeti slap.
Does it hit?
The Yeti just blocks it. He just kicks the pitchfork aside.
That's
Oh, no.
fine. Let's try and bash him instead in the kneecap.
Oh.
Fail at that as well.
Yeah.
We're gonna go
Is too thick.
action surge, make another attack, try and stab him in the foot.
Nice.
Always aim for the foot.
Ooh.
That's what we've learned. Always
You
aim.
stab him in the foot, and blood spurts out.
Separate and action surge too.
Okay.
Nice.
There we go.
Then
And
you
I'm gonna reroll
followed
that
up with
two.
2 more stabs.
Yeah, I'm gonna reroll that too though with my great weapon fighting
Oh.
and deal 9 instead of 6.
Okay. Cool. All
Mild
right.
improvements.
Yeah. There we go.
And that is all I can do, I believe.
All right.
We'll take
Great. So the Ratmen move now.
Wait. I
And-
didn't
Ooh.
go. I didn't go after the Yeti.
Oh, it was
Oh,
out of. I'm sorry. I just totally.
You're
missed you.
fine.
Yeah. Okay, it's your turn.
I'm gonna I'm gonna cast Flame Blade, and I should be able to use my bonus action to attack with it, right? Because this is
A
a scimitar.
bonus action.
To attack with, because it's scimitar, or no, never mind. I'm just gonna ape fire sword. That's what we're doing today.
Okay, cool. All right. So you transform into an ape, and then you draw a fire sword.
Ape SMR. Anyway.
Oh man. So all right.
I do want to be have moved behind him though before I turn, so I can have my.
Okay.
Bonus, bitches.
So he's back here.
Oh, sorry.
You're fine.
There we go. Okay, so yeah, you turn into. I'm always gonna think of Sekiro when I do. But yeah, you turn into ape form and then get on the other side of the Abominable Yeti. And now it is time for the Ratmen to move. The Ratmen flow into the room behind Marlo and Carl.
Wait, what?
So to try and make my thing crash less, I have them in sort of bundles of 4 and 16. So sometimes, that might kind of
Oh fuck. Oh
just
fuck.
delete them and
Oh fuck.
kind of move them to a different spot.
Oh, and run.
Whoa fuck. Whoa fuck. Whoa fuck.
So the Ratmen first they attack the ape, and they have pack tactics, so they've got advantage to hit.
We love it.
Thanks, I hate it.
And
So
my
let's
AC is
see.
lower as an ape too. That's great.
Oh no!
Fucking mint.
How much additional HP do you get from being an ape?
20.
Okay.
All right, so you take 12 damage from the Ratmen's daggers, and then Marlo is attacked 4 times or 8 times, and Marlo is not hit.
Guys.
Shit.
Carl is attacked 8 times, and he is hit 1, 2, 3 for 6 damage.
Yeah.
And then Imran is attacked 16 times.
I dropped my concentration, but can I use my inspiration to reroll that?
Yes, you can.
Cool.
Oh my god, Imran.
When did you get inspiration?
Yeah.
From before the game started.
Oh. Okay.
I still drop it. It's fine.
I'm gonna shield and negate everything but the 20s.
So so Imran throws up a shield, and then it's just like ping, 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 like all these Ratmen knives just rebounding against the magical shield.
My
And-
activation sign for the shield is.
Yeah. So you're still hit 3 times, but it is a valiant effort. So now it's Imran's
What's the damage?
time to respond. It's 6 damage.
6 damage. So
You
yeah.
also hear more. You hear more screeching from the.
I was actually gonna ask that question when
more
Cal
Ratmen.
dropped that shatter on that hole. What did that do? Did that collapse it at all?
No, it did not.
Balls. Okay.
Yeah.
In
So
that case,
32 more Ratmen pour
so so as my bonus action, I'm gonna activate my flamethrower and sweep it around.
in. Oh god.
As much of these douchebags here as I can. Just
I'll say yeah. You can take out the
focus around
column of
here so I
3
can clear the way.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So then I'm gonna use my full movement to get up. Hang on, let me just check something here. Whoop. Okay. There, 15, 20. That's perfect. So I will move here, my full movement. Boop. Seeing the Yeti going, oh fuck, fairy fire.
Okay. That's a good call.
Dex 15 save.
It fails.
Nice.
All right, you guys.
The
have advantage on
Yeti is illuminated by a glowing aura, and it starts to shed light, this kind of pale light. And yeah.
And then I just ready my pistol and turn. Actually, I just ready my turret and just turn around at the darkness around me, waiting for the rats to show up.
Okay, cool. Now it is Marlowe's turn.
Okay. Because Marlo's so stupid. She's gonna provoke all of these attacks of opportunity.
Okay.
So.
Let's see.
You
That
could
will
kill
be
some
16.
clear the way, but
It'll probably be fine. Okay, you take 8 damage.
8?
Yeah.
1, 2,
yeah.
3, 4, 5. Right?
That's. Wait a minute. Oh yeah. 5. 5. Okay.
Heavy armor master.
Yeah. So yeah, you take 5 because of your heavy armor master. Yeah.
Sweet.
You're
Okay.
The rat slayer.
I am the rat slayer.
Yeah.
And then bonus action, I'm going to cast Searing Smite at level 2.
Ooh.
Okay.
So the
Ooh.
next time I hit, it deals additional fire damage. So, and I have advantage because of fairy fire, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, 26.
Ooh, that's a hit.
Okay, sweet.
do
So
you want
that
to heal though, Marlo? You're on 12.
did I mention that
You
Marlo
sure?
is stupid? That's why I said that. She cares. She doesn't care if she goes down. Okay. So Searing Smite at level 2 is an additional 2d6 fire. Really? But that's okay. You need to do a what kind of save? I'm sorry. It's the first time casting it.
So it's horrified by the fire, and it's like, oh, you
Great.
know.
13 Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Damn it. Okay. I was hoping that it would catch on fire, but it didn't, and that's okay. I'm gonna attack it again though, because I can. Oh, it's still I still get advantage.
Yep. You hit.
So-
Fire, bud.
And then I'll do a level 1 smite because I want to save my second levels for the Searing Smite. So 2d8 radiant, additional
Okay.
7 radiant. Ha!
Cool. All right. Yeah. So you hit him twice with your sword, and each time it illuminates with holy energy.
Did I mention that Marlo's stupid? She's gonna bang on her shield and go, "Come at me!"
Wonderful. All right. So Cal, it definitely turns its anger to you. Cal, it is your turn.
Right, I'm going to fly all the way over here, and I'm going to go, no, you big lumbering idiot, come with me. And then I'm going to I'm actually going to fly back a little bit more and do
Wait a
a
minute.
third.
All right, so you provoke the attack of opportunity.
Well, I'm 20 feet up, so I'm guessing not.
He's tall enough that he can hit you from
Creature.
there. Yeah. He's huge.
In that case, then, no. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use my action to disengage and then use a quicken spell to bonus action my 3rd level Scorching Ray.
Ooh.
Oh, I have to do it 4 times because of this. And it's an
You're all
advantage
advantage,
because
too.
of the fairy fire, right?
Yeah.
Three.
Oh, good
All
thing.
right. All right, you hit with 2 of the rays.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that was poor.
Yeah.
Unlucky. Yeah.
Yeah, you hit him with 2 of the searing beams. So the Abominable Yeti angrily tries to hit Marlowe, although he is tilted from getting hit by the fire, so he has disadvantage. And it's enough to throw him off his game. Marlowe blocks both shots.
Fucking mint.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. And that made
You've
the
been
difference
12
too.
HP. You can't hit
Yeah.
me.
Definitely made the difference.
Don't get cocky.
So then he
Can't help it.
he turns his gaze to Cal,
Oh no.
and he stares him down. So Constitution save.
Oh no.
And you're not in my thing.
Oh no.
Oh no.
66,
I would have passed
23
if I was
damage.
interesting.
You
I would
fall
have passed
20
if I was
feet.
Wow.
interesting. Well, let me check me con save for concentration check first.
Ah.
Oh, I passed that one then. So I don't fall, but I
All
take.
right, so you're paralyzed, and yeah, you're hanging in midair. You take 23 damage.
Oh, I'm paralyzed. Oh, then I fall.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
I
Thump.
didn't know I was paralyzed.
So you take 30 damage total.
Oh.
I have lesser restoration, but I'm over here.
God.
Oh wait.
And he's at 4. Great. This is just fine.
Right. So the Abominable Yeti then he just shouts this sort of like deep throaty bellow, and then he just like flies into a rage, and you can see that he's kind of starting to ignore his wounds.
He's a
And,
barbarian.
yeah. So, he's getting madder and madder.
I'm in danger.
So now it is Ren's turn. So yeah, he's now raging.
I guess because I really would prefer to not be hit. I still have.
He has advantage to hit, but he also grants advantage.
Oh, okay.
Redness.
Cool. He already had fairy fire. I'm gonna throw, because I still have this active. It's active for 10 minutes. I'm gonna throw my produce flame at the rats.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
So let's, because I actually no. I'm gonna take my bonus action disengage, and now I'm gonna throw my produce flame at the Yeti because I realize that's probably a
Okay.
better use of my time, and
Alright.
it's an advantage. 18. Don't ignore that.
That is a hit.
Ignore that sneak attack there.
Imagine getting sneak attack on a spell. Oh, it'd be so cool.
That you can if I was a arcane trickster, but that's like a high level.
Oh, okay.
That's a thing.
That's like a 17th level capstone ability.
That makes sense.
Wow. That's actually pretty gross.
Okay.
Yeah. Gnarly. So you throw the flame at him, and he's just staggers him. So now it is Carl's turn. You're surrounded by rats,
Yeah,
and also the Yeti.
The rats are like an annoyance, but the Yeti is the major, world-ending threat for us right at this moment. So I'm going to focus on the Yeti. I've already used up my big turn, so I guess I'm just going to make a couple of attacks at advantage. I'm going to attack with Pitchfork twice, and then see what I want to do with my bonus action.
Okay.
So
Nice.
that's good.
All right.
And again, that's okay, I hope. I'm
Yep.
assuming.
You stab him twice viciously, and blood spurts out.
I think I'm best off just using my second wind and getting some health back here. So let's roll a d10 plus 6. I think that's going to prove more. Wow. Okay.
Oh,
Nice.
Oof.
It's still something, but yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That's all I can do, sadly. I don't really want to move and trigger a bunch of attacks of opportunity like some people. So go ahead, rats.
The
Let's see what they
shade
got.
today.
In character, it doesn't exist. Out of character, I just like to mess with you.
Oh, I'm an easy target. I get it.
Aw.
Marlo.
So-
Shut up.
Throw it back at life, please. Throw it back.
Oh gosh.
So the roaring of rats gets louder and they start to pour around the corner.
Are these your favorite, Vince?
Yes, they are.
I thought so.
Oh no! Fuck!
Oh god.
Yeah, the tide advances.
This is not okay.
All right.
Oh,
So
it's not very cash money of you, man.
yeah, the gray tide washes over you.
Oh my god!
So yeah,
There you
all right. Yeah, and you see that 32 more of them also pour out, in addition to all these. So first, Ren is attacked 6 times.
Welcome back, Ren.
Ren got a
Great timing.
Oh,
Alright.
I don't think he can hear us.
So, oh wait, did Ren just?
1 sec. Yeah. Ren got a
Oh, okay.
snack. Congratulations,
Oh, okay.
you're getting attacked 6 times.
Oh,
Snack
okay.
attack, bitch.
Which means you're in the best position of any of us, really.
Actually.
Honestly.
Okay.
Can't hear you.
Oh, you're really
All
quiet.
right. So Imran is attacked
So I
16
really,
times.
I don't know what happened to my
No.
ape token because it still had like 8 HP and then it just like disappeared.
Oh well, you turned back into a human or a halfling, didn't you?
No, because I was still
you
holding
did?
my produced flame from earlier when we entered the cave, and that was when I threw it.
Oh,
And then I
okay.
disengaged as a bonus action so that I could get over there by cow.
So that one went
I'm
down.
gonna negate all that damage and cast shield.
Okay, cool. All right, so you cast shield and block the 16 attacks. Looks like Carl is attacked 12 times. Wait,
Only 12.
16 times.
Lucky me.
16 times.
Could be 20 if you want. But
Stop it.
Two,
1,
2 hits.
I only count
4
2.
damage.
Nice.
Yep.
Good day for
And then
Carl.
Marlo is attacked and gets hit 3 times for 6 damage.
3 times for 3 damage.
Ooh, yeah, I
Ew.
forgot. Yep.
It's
there we go.
okay.
Did I get hit?
It's one of the only things keeping me alive right now. I'm sorry to like
So it's
correct
in,
the
Well,
oh, yeah,
well,
no, please do.
not-
oh,
not-
also, I forgot.
Not to
I
correct
almost
even
forgot
further, if it's 3 attacks, does the -3 get taken off each attack?
I wish it worked like that, but the rat men have a thing where it's like
Yeah,
it
they-
can't be
All of
reduced
their
to
attacks.
past
I
1.
see. I'm with you. I'm with you.
Otherwise,
So-
I would just be like,
Okay.
"Be gone, thoughts."
Yeah.
Yeah, so 8 Ren is turned back into normal form because he takes so much damage.
Ren and Imran.
He goes back into druid form.
Oh.
Yeah, so now it is Imran's turn. Go ahead.
I didn't even have to roll any concentration checks because all of them missed. That was
Yeah.
amazing. So
Pretty awesome.
first of all, yeah, flame on anything close to me.
All right.
Wipe as many of them.
All right. Also, you can get 12 of them.
Sick. And then I'll wheel around, scorching ray at the Yeti.
All right.
Imran's not fucking around anymore.
You brought rat men to a Yeti fight, you die.
All right, 60 20s. Okay, so one's a nat 20, 2 nat 20s.
Hey.
Holy shit, I'm not kidding. And then one is a.
It's almost like you're using the roll 20 dice roller.
No, I'm not kidding. I rolled my 60.
I know. Yeah, I know.
Okay, and then the other one, even with advantage, is a 16.
All right. Yeah.
That hits. Okay, cool. All of them hit.
Mhm.
So,
Nice.
oh, this is gonna. I'm very sorry in advance, Vince. First one is gonna be 3d6, 3d8s. Wait, it's three. Nope. Nope. It is. Nope. Yes, d6.
D6.
Having
Yeah.
a stroke. It's fine. um. Bless me. That's awesome. So that's.
Wotan has blessed everyone but
So
our
that's
Lord.
13 times 2.
I haven't been blessed. I
that's-
got knocked out.
So that's going to be
true.
so that first hit is going to be 26 points of fire damage. The second crit is going to be 14 points of fire damage. And then the third hit is going to be 10 points of fire damage.
Stop! He's already dead.
So
You don't know that.
Imran.
I like to think it's one concentrated Mega Man beam, just to.
So this is so it's like you put your hand out and like each one of your fingers is like like Frieza when Frieza killed Krillin. It's like 5 like these beams of like searing energy go out of your hand and that just like goes like one of the beams goes through his heart, one of them goes through like his shoulder, one of them goes like through his head, and then like a couple more go through his stomach. And you just like just stumbles back, and then he falls down dead.
Yay!
Nice.
You put down the mad beast.
Like Imran's just like literally stuck in that pose.
Yeah.
The
The
rats
rats.
circuits have frozen.
The rats seem to panic at this development. So now it is Marla's turn.
The rats aren't running away.
It looks like their morale looks to be shaken.
Shake it more.
Then I'm just
Just
going
try it.
to do my longsword like a Beyblade and just whoosh, like swing
Spin
around.
to win, Marlowe edition.
Oh my god.
Demacia.
Oh, it's not advantage, but that's
All right. You cleave through an immense swath of them. Yeah. So you kill all of them that are next to you.
Anyone else want a piece of me?
You're all like bloody. It's great. It's great.
I'm at 9 HP.
Oh my God.
danger. Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh,
Great.
I have another attack.
Mhm.
At this point, because Cal is not looking too good. I'm gonna.
That's
How
correct.
can I run over? Let me see.
That is a correct.
Yes, you
assumption.
can.
I can. Voop. I'm going to. Oh, I can't. Fuck, because I attacked. I'm going to get ready. The second we're out of combat, I'm going to use my lay on hands
Okay.
because I'm assuming that the rats are going to run away.
We will see.
Cool. All right. So another con save for Kel. Now it's your turn, and you're basically spending your
Yup.
turn being stunned.
Yo.
Unfortunately.
I could
She
get
ran
rid of
all
that
the way
if
over
I
here for
saved my
them to
action.
just
Fuck, I'm
Fix it
stupid.
himself.
No.
So yeah, you're still stunned. Ren, it's your turn.
I'm just gonna like stare at him like, do I really need to, guys? Do I really need to kill y'all today? If I do, I'm just gonna take. I'm going to use steady aim so that I get advantage on this attack.
Nice. Interesting. Yeah, it totally works.
What is
So
that?
you just boom, you just pound them with the flames and you kill all of them.
Nice.
Yeah. So is that? I guess that is it.
That's all I
then.
can do. I have to use my movement and bonus.
Right. So Carl, it's your move now.
Yeah, time to get rid of some pests. So I'm just going to try and pick up a bunch from the right of me, fling them at the rest of them like I'm flinging some manure over crops, you know. And go for some attacks. So we'll go pitchfork.
Oh,
That's
no.
that's a pretty good pitchfork.
You kill 14 of them. We'll just say you killed the
Then go
six
for a
of
little-
them right here.
I'll move up and then do a polearm bash against this
Alright,
group
so
here.
boom! Yeah, you just demolish the rats.
And then that's like that. Can I still move over to here with the rest of my movement?
Yeah, you can.
I'll move over to here and take my second attack against this last group of rats here. Boop.
Right. Kill the
Nice
rats.
and easy.
Yes. Just you're just killing them left and right. So now it's the Ratmen's turn, and they're just going to book it. They're getting the hell out of there, and they run up into the holes in the walls, and you kind of hear the receding cries of the Ratmen as they flee defeated.
So we're out of combat.
You stand victorious, having slain the Abominable Yeti. And
using 5 of my lay on hands to cure Cal of his paralysis, and then using the rest to heal him.
All right, very good.
So
cool.
you heal 25.
Thank you. Very nice of you.
Just out of curiosity, Vince.
Yeah.
Did the Yeti have anything metal on him?
No.
Because I wanted to use heat metal for once.
Well, let's start the body.
He's got like a necklace.
Man, that hurt my head. Ow.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. That was shit. I didn't even get to use my cool new sword on him. Did you see though? I killed a lot of rats.
Yeah, you did.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if Cal sees the the familiar scorching ray holes.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely, I
in
did.
the Yeti.
Wonderful.
Also, can I roll an investigation check to see if I can get either a tooth, a claw, or something to that effect?
Yes. Give me like either nature or survival.
This will be nature then, because it's +4 with that. Nat 20.
Hey.
Nat 20. All right, you're able to harvest its horns in very good condition. So these horns are extremely valuable. They're worth 300 gold pieces each.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna use.
You also knock out some of his teeth, so you have a bunch of teeth as well.
Okay.
They're like as long as like your middle finger.
Okay.
I don't know. I held my pinky.
Because I have my infusion up for my bag of holding, it's all gonna go in there.
Yes. Okay. Cool.
Is everyone else all right?
Yes. I kind of blacked out. What happened?
We're good. You did a pretty nice shot. Is what happened, mate. You killed the bloody thing in like several places on the looks of that.
Stupid rats make me drop my concentration.
As long as we're all
Are we
right.
good
Yeah,
to?
I think.
We could just take a rest, or
Yeah,
clutching her bleeding side.
I think we should. I've just got something I'd like to do real quick.
Okay.
And Cal is going to cast Fly on himself with his one last time. Well, no, I've got 2 more, to be fair. I've got 1 more after this, and fly back to the mausoleum in the center.
Okay. Go ahead and.
Before you
Marlo. Oh, sorry. Marlo
that?
heals 16 hit points.
Thank you.
I just want to be. Well, it's a good thing we made it out of that abominable scenario.
Oh.
Yeah. We've had this conversation with Imran already about these kind of jokes. Don't make it 2 of you, please.
I would laugh if I wasn't in pain. Actually, no, I wouldn't. I'd just be rolling my eyes. I'm.
So
Is the door locked in the mausoleum?
So you approach the door and you can see that there is no apparent way to open the door. The door is covered with clockwork gears, and there is something written in Draconic on top.
Right.
Like-
Well, I don't speak Draconic, and I don't want to really disturb the dead. I just wanted to come and check that it hadn't already been desecrated, I suppose. At least that's what he tells himself as he flies back to the rest of the group
Oh, okay. All right.
and reports.
Didn't bring one of the small people that you could carry and could reach Draconic.
Well, yes, no, I didn't, did I? I can. If we want to get it, I can't go anywhere. If we want to get back up before we take a rest, I can fly us up now. I'm already flying, so if we want to get,
Before we go, should we just check out what's down this way, just in case?
Sure.
Goes on. Oh,
Fair
it's
enough.
dead end.
You can see that. So you can, it's a dead end, but you see that there's there's a larger hole like in the wall, and you can see like you can see like kind of daylight out in the distance. So this might have been the access tunnel by which the Yeti got to his lair. You can see that there's like a bunch of there's like refuse or there's like fucking like excrement, bones, all that kind of stuff around.
Nice.
It's a wild animal's lair. So
Does he have? Could there be a chance
go
of
the other way.
there? Valuables being in there.
the main valuables that you were able to salvage were its horns.
Okay, I figured because some creatures like this definitely like shiny things. So
You might have eaten somebody that had something valuable.
Yeah.
I mean, it wouldn't
Ah.
affect me if I did that.
So are you guys going to check out the mausoleum further?
We can.
I'm pretty spent, to be perfectly honest.
We could just do a quick check. Ren, why don't you fly over and tell me what it says above the door?
Are you taking me over there?
Yeah, oh yeah, I'll bring you over. I'm not going to expect you to make your own way. Let's go and have a look, shall we?
All right, cool. So you make your way over to the here. I'll move you.
Thanks.
Yeah. So you make your way over to the mausoleum, and you're standing in front of it, and you see that the inscription above the door says enter not the tomb of the hero.
It says don't get in here.
Well, it's pretty clear in its directive. I don't think it wants us to come in. I mean, it's the tomb of the hero. He seems like a pretty nice guy. It doesn't seem like he'd deserve any sort of desecration. So,
Is this door by any chance magical?
How would you know? Do you have like a detect
I
magic
can
or
ritual
something?
cast detect magic if I need to.
You ritual cast detect magic. You can detect magic coming from within the mausoleum, and the door is also magical, and so are the
The torches.
so are the torches. You
I'm
can
not electrocuting myself this time.
sense you can sense evocation magic coming from the door. You can also sense abjuration coming from within the mausoleum.
I'm not identifying this one, fuckers.
What about on the torches?
Imran just gets a nosebleed.
So the torches give off a mild enchantment
it's like an
or
everflame.
transmutation.
Yeah.
Continual flame. Casual continual.
Yeah, they're continual flames.
Right.
Desecrate the dead.
Can I just want to put my hand in the flame because continual flame puts no heat out, so I'm just gonna be.
Yeah, your hand's just fine.
The important thing is we know where this is. If anything ever comes up to do with it, we know where the tomb of the hero is, and we know that he's a dragonborn kind of fella. So if it ever comes up and the need arises, then we can come here and take a look down. But I'm not sure I want to right now.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a good idea.
Okay.
At least not for now.
All right. You guys are going to head back to town then?
I want to
Yes.
before we go back. I'm gonna be like, Marlo.
Hmm.
So I made a promise with you. So are you ready?
Ready for what?
Let's get you a mammoth.
I get a mammoth?
So I'm gonna go ahead and
Adorable.
ritual cast locate animals or plants and look for a mammoth.
Oh.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Yo, I literally spec'd all my spells for this. Like at least 3 spells.
Aw. So could you post the language of the? So you guys exit the dungeon.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Great. All right. So yeah.
Yo, nature. Are there any mammoths in the area?
You just
So apparently to the northwest there is a valley where there are mammoths.
Okay.
So you're going to head in that direction then?
Yeah, I'm gonna take Marlo with me.
I'm not sure that's a good idea. I'm not sure that's a good idea. I'm not sure that's a good idea because that's a giant territory.
So you head to the northwest, and you kind of go through like these sort of mountain passes that bring you to the valley, and at the bottom of the valley is a river. It is not frozen over, and you can see that there are 10 mammoths there.
Mm-hmm.
2 of them are juvenile. It's pretty unlikely that you would be able to. You could pretty much only the youths would be suitable for taming. Like the older ones, like short of magic compulsion, they.
But
are
trying to
going
take
be
a mammoth
trainable.
baby from
which one
this
do-
mammoth mom.
Yeah,
Which
yeah,
is a
yeah.
bad idea.
Which one do
That's-
you want, Marlo? Tell me which
Oh
one.
god, this is
Any,
so bad.
any of them.
Yeah.
Which one you want?
Can I just keep an eye on if there's any giants around?
You haven't seen you don't. Yeah, you're keeping eyes peeled for the giants, but you don't see any giants.
Okay.
I mean, I'd feel bad like taking someone from.
Do you want an
baby
old
for-
one? Do you want we can get an old one if you want an old
No,
one.
I don't want to break up a family.
They're probably you saw how Drang was swooping down and like picking up saber-tooth tigers and then to eat. I think one would be safer with us anyway.
But aren't we better than the dragons?
Yeah, that's why I'm saying it'd probably be safer with us anyway because it might get swooped down on and eaten, you know.
Probably food for dragon.
Moral dilemma.
Looking up for white dragon.
Yeah, like, we just making sure. Okay.
Yeah. Which one?
Uh,
You can take an old one too if you want. I don't. It's like,
are there any differences between the younglings, or they just?
They're just. They're just. What do you mean? Are there? Oh yeah, no. There's no like real big difference in them.
The one that looks at me first, I'm gonna be like, that one.
Okay, so you approach.
I'm gonna
about,
cast
like-
animal friendship on it.
What's the range on that?
30 feet. So I'm gonna sneak up on it and then cast animal friendship if I must.
Okay. Yeah.
This
So how?
doesn't want me to have this mammoth. Look at his face.
No. I am fine with it. I'm just trying to picture what's going on. So basically, is everyone? I would say that they would probably notice you when you get within 300 feet of them.
I'll stealth. However far away I feel like I need to stealth, I'll do it. I'm just saying like, hey, pick which one you want, and then I'm stealthing forward, and then animal friendship.
Okay. So they're kind of like on the sort of closer to the edge of the formation,
Mhm.
and you cast. So give me a stealth check.
25.
All right, so you suddenly sneak over there and you cast a spell, and you enchant the young fucking
Mammoth.
young mammoth. Yeah. Young fucking mammoth.
So that's gonna last for 24 hours. He's charmed by me.
Okay.
Uh,
So it turns around and just kind of looks at you, and it just kind of it just like curls up its trunk and like wags its ears.
Right. Ritual cast. Oh, actually, no, just normal cast because I got spells. No, actually, ritual cast. Speak with animals.
Hey, new friend.
Hey, what's good, dude? Hey, question. Are you scared of that dragon that's been like flying down, you know, and like attacking people?
Oh yeah, you know it.
Yeah,
yeah.
you wanna come hang out with us, dude? We'll train you up. You can hang out with us. We'll feed you, and like you can.
You know how many times we've been attacked by that dragon? At
Tell
least
me.
6.
Oh my
I
god,
remember-
6.
I remember everything.
You know what they say, mammoth never forgets. Like, see, but
Oh.
so you know what? You know what you're not gonna forget? How good my girl Marlo over here will treat you.
Are you remaining the elephant from Marlowe? Is that what's happening right now?
Yeah. You know what? See, let me come here. Just to
So
solidify.
the mammoth looks over at Marlo and he's like, well, she's kind of cute. I don't know. If
No,
Look, hey, you know, hey. You know what? She even asked me, like, she's a little bit shy.
you really think I have what it takes?
Look, okay, listen, dude. She's a little bit shy, so what I'm gonna do for you, like she asked me to give you a present just so you can to show you how much she means it. I'm gonna give him a
Whoa,
good
really?
berry. I'm gonna give him a good berry.
Oh. He's like, oh. he takes the good berry and then he just eats it. He's like, oh, that's great.
It's great.
So you notice at this point, like some of the other mammoths like look over, they're like, hey,
Hey.
what's going on over there?
I feel like they're all like small town Ontario Canadians.
It sounded like this into the herd.
Over there.
So you see the other mammoths like coming up and they're like, what words are you having with the youngling?
What's
Yes, what indeed? Why
So-
can you talk?
This is going horribly.
Nice to meet
I
you.
can't
all.
remember something like this ever happening. One of the older ones says, I would remember it.
I'm just like, I'm a little bit different, like, so like, I'm nice to meet you guys. How's it going? I'm Ren, local druid,
Like one of them like reaches out with his trunk and like shakes your hand. he's got like the prehensile nose, so it like wraps around your hand.
So-
your hand's like a little wet now.
It's fine. So you see, I came here to inquire to see if and you guys are welcome to come along if you would like. So I noticed that you guys have a big dragon problem in the area.
Oh yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's horrible. I heard 6 times. 6 times. That's ridiculous. That is.
Oh, that's just since Junior's been born.
Oh,
and we've
no.
been attacked. We've been attacked at least 21 times in the last 6 months.
That is
That's
unacceptable.
exactly 21 times, someone else says.
That I can't believe the nerve of these dragons. So you see, what I came to offer, because
Are you
I
guys
feel
hearing the high pitched noise?
yeah, a
in the
little
background?
bit.
I don't know who's
Yeah.
there.
Please switch over my.
It's not mine.
audio. Can you guys still hear me?
Yes.
Can you still
Okay,
hear
good.
the noise?
It's
It's
quieter.
slightly fainter.
Okay, cool.
So,
That is my radiator. Sorry.
okay, you're fine. So I was talking to Junior, and if you guys would like to come as well, you're more than welcome to. So we have a place called we're coming from a place called Sanctuary, and it's currently protected from the dragons. Like the dragons typically don't come into our area, and so if you guys would like to come along, you are more than welcome to come along. And like, cause Marlo wanted to make friends with Junior here, see if they could like start some sort of like partnership, cause she thought that Junior was pretty cute, like thought he was a cool dude. And if you guys want to come hang out with us, you are more than welcome to as well. And like, cause we're offering training, we're offering food. We're trying to see, because what we're trying to do is we're the Monster
Junior's
Slayers
like his like his trunk is like anxiously twisting in on itself.
we're the Monster Slayers Guild, and we're here to take down these dragons. And if that's something you would like to participate, or even if you just want a safe place to just graze and just live out the rest of your retirement, you are more than welcome to come and hang out with us.
You see them thinking, and one of them says, one of the older ones says, "We very rarely bear children. It is a great thing to give away one of our calves." And then another one says, "Oh yeah, but not Junior. Junior's he's not he's a couple of peanuts short of a bag there."
Oh. I'm sure that with our help, Junior could be the full bag, the entire entree. He can come with some side dishes too, if you like. Listen.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Sure. Take him. Fine.
You sure? I mean, y'all. Do
He's
y'all
probably
wanna
gonna get eaten anyway.
There, bud.
do y'all
The
wanna
rest
come
of
get-
us, the rest of us are on our way. I'm sorry. You're gonna.
All right, I mean, that's perfectly fine. Hey, stay safe out there. I saw some ice giants out there, like taking some of your friends. It's not cool. It's not nice. So, like, just be safe out there. Be careful with the dragons. If you see us, come say hi. We would love to say hi. Share some good berries. Share some stories.
Oh yeah. You with those frost giants, you just gotta come at them fast. Just like take your trunk, just
knock them.
and then get
Thanks
out
for
of
the
there.
event. So me and Junior are gonna go. We'll see you guys later, maybe on like a family reunion or something. Thank you so much. We appreciate you being here.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right.
For
I
sure.
will remember this always.
I'm gonna hook them up with some good berries too, so they got something to eat for the rest of the day too. Like I'll see you
Oh,
guys later.
berries!
Vlog I've never been a part of.
Like we'll see you guys later. All right, come on, Junior. Come
Okay,
along.
bye.
Come,
All
come,
right,
come meet your girl.
You depart. Yeah. So your new so the mammoth comes up to Marlo and he's just like, oh.
Hey, Marlo.
He's just like, hey.
So Marlo, he says, "Hey, this is Junior." Say,
That's your name. Like that's you want to you're Junior, right? Like you want to stay Junior.
I translate for her.
I actually wanted a cooler name. I was thinking Gore Tusk. Can I have that name? Could you call me Gore Tusk, please?
do you translate that?
Yeah, I translate. Like Gore Tusk. So he wants you to call him Gore Tusk, if you could. Yeah, Gore Tusk.
Gortusk it is then.
I feel like you're speaking. I feel like it's like
He's
almost like
like,
speaking fan. There it is. Finally, right at the end.
yeah.
Right, all fucking soon to get that.
Can I give you a pat on the head?
Yes.
Yes.
I give him a little pat on the head.
Hey, you pat your dopey elephant on the head.
I'm gonna tell her. I'm gonna be like, so by the way, just so you know, the other mammoths were saying that he's a little bit not the quickest on the uptake, but I'm saying this in comment. For him.
Oh my god.
But he's
Yeah.
yours, so you know.
Experience over intelligence. That's what I always say.
So, you got a mammoth. You got your mammoth. So, let's see. Gore Tusk. I'm just setting up his token here.
There is the two boys. Like this is fucking weird, right, Cal? This is like a little bit.
So do we just
honestly,
come back?
Right?
Do we just come back? Do we just leave and be like, okay, I'm gonna go get Marlo a mammoth, and then everybody's just thinking like Red's full of shit. And then we come back with a whole mammoth.
Yeah, you come back. You just got a mammoth. Yeah.
Got the mammoth.
Honestly,
If you've gotten the entire
I thought that was what was gonna happen.
Thought what was gonna happen?
the entire herd joined us.
Oh yeah, no.
I'm
That would be a tall
gonna
order.
pick Ren up and give him a giant hug.
Ah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And then I put him down.
Okay, cool. I'm going to add him to the. So
I'll
basically,
take care of him. I'll train him in everything.
Oh my god.
Just don't treat him like hell with the horses.
will you clean up after him?
Yes.
Do you know what you're agreeing to?
Yes.
Okay, so Gortus basically he is sort of he's got 80 HP and he has kind of a low AC, but he's also if he moves, he can only move 40 feet around, so he's not like very fast.
Mhm.
But if he moves at least 20 feet, then he can like gore someone and knock them over. And if they get knocked over, he can then stomp on them and do extra damage. So yeah, he definitely has his advantages. It's a strong sort of offensive kind of thing. And he's also just like very resilient, tanky.
Sweet.
So yeah, he's so he is also huge sized.
He's a big boy.
Yeah, he's a big boy. So
I'm just gonna pat Ogami, who's probably just like really.
your Sibella, your great hair looks so crushed.
I go over to Sabella. No, I'm like, Ren, is that spell still up?
Yeah, I saw.
Can you translate for me, please?
Yes.
I go and I like pet her behind the ears and I say, more friends is good for different situations, You're so fast. No one's faster than you. And that's gonna be super important.
Dudley kind of like looks at Imran, and Imran looks at Dudley.
Because
just-
well, it's gonna be funny because Dudley can understand that I'm translating.
Yeah. It just looks crushed. You can't even think of anything to say. It's just like "Woo." Yeah.
And then I'm gonna say to I'm gonna whisper to Ren to translate this, but I don't want anyone else hearing. So Ren, please whisper this to translate. Besides, you got my favorite name ever.
Oh. This seems to
Besides, you got her favorite
assuage
name ever.
So yeah, I think we should probably wrap it up pretty quickly.
Yeah.
But
Otherwise,
yeah,
Marlowe's gonna get a zoo.
yeah, right. So yeah, you guys, thank you for joining me, guys. Just a few more things. You guys get 1,000 experience.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, and then you guys are level 6, right?
Yes.
Yes, we are.
Yes.
Yep.
We only need
Okay,
3,000
so-
more to get level up.
Or did we not get that last night? I
What do you
forget.
say?
What?
We didn't get it. We didn't
Oh
get the
no.
bonus.
So you also get 450 experience for role playing XP. Yeah.
50.
I think we might level up next session, guys.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think that is pretty much it. So yeah, I guess let's if there's nothing else, is there anything else that anyone wanted to bring up before we outro?
Don't think so. I'm just gonna.
I
Keep
got
going.
a mammoth.
Yes, you did.
This is why you
Cool.
this is why you have druids on your team.
Druids are great. Love druids. Yeah, so thank you for joining us today. If you liked what you saw, hit that follow button or that subscribe button. If you want to check out past episodes, go to our YouTube channel. And if you'd like to support us, check out our Patreon or hit that subscribe button. So we also encourage everyone to join our Discord and follow our Twitter to get all the updates on the next episode. Links for all the above are in the panels below. So with all that said, let's move on to our individual plugs. So I'm Vince, and I am a professional dungeon master. I run a regular game that plays at least 3 times a week, and if you would like to join, check out the Roll20 link below and shoot me a message. If you'd like to hit me up on Discord, my screen name is in the panels. So yes, Eddie.
Hi, I'm Eddie Lynn. I am a voice actress, theater actress, film actress, and I'm in the process of getting better social media. Like I'm working on it. But for now, you can find me at the Eddie Lynn on Instagram, or if you want to hit me up for voice acting things, then you can hit me up on Discord. I'm Eddie number 4018.
Wonderful.
Hey guys, I'm super professional streamer Yo It's Omega, and I am a Twitch streamer and a voice actor. You can catch me on twitch.tv/Yo It's Omega, on YouTube at Yo It's Omega, on Twitter.com at Yo It's Omega. Pretty much if it's Yo It's Omega, it's probably me. But
All right. Laura.
Yep. Hey, what's up? My name's Lara, or El Chupa Lara on things like Insta, Twitter, and YouTube. Your friendly neighborhood cryptid, because I'm a blood-sucking, goat-killing monster. I'm a freelance amateur voice actor. You can find me on Twitter and Insta and YouTube, where I'm just getting started. And yeah, just look for me on all those things.
Wonderful. Jack.
I'm Jack Thomas Westlake. I am a freelance voice actor. I do a lot of my work through voices.com. I am currently one of the voices of NFX on Spotify. You can find them. It's literally NFX. And I actually just did a voice for a documentary that's going to be coming up very soon for the Magister Soloists, which is pretty cool. You can find me on Twitter, Jacker Westlake, JACKER WESTLAKE, and my Facebook is Jack Westlake VO, and then you can also find my website at jackwestlakevoices.com.
Hey, I'm Zed Jackson, and I am a voice actor also. There's a running theme there. And I have this week you should look out for popular podcast audio audio drama Black Friday, which is this kind of like sci-fi audio drama about a world Black created. It's this incredible guy called Tycho Newman directs, writes, and produces it. He's brilliant, and it's about a world in which every Friday white people undergo a process called spontaneous melanization and live for a time as Black people, and it's about these kind of experiences. The first episode of series 2 has just come out, and I play a professor in that, and so check that out. It's amazing. You should definitely check it out, and check out series 1 if you haven't already. And also because we're talking about the second in the series, Hippocrates and the Hobgoblin will be coming out within the next month. The Sedes Infernum, a book that I have just narrated by C.S. Colvin. Keep your eyes on that, and if you haven't already, check out the first one, because it's the first one's really good, but this one's even better, and my narration's got a lot better since I did the first one. So keep your eyes on that. I've got some other great actors involved in that, and it's going to be great.
Wonderful. Yep. Well, thank you, everyone, and we'll see y'all later.
Mm-hmm.
Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.